709 585 646 to discuss your pallet requirements. And thank you again to Sonny and the team for their continued support of Ramble FC. Oh, what is happening, people? And welcome back to the Ramble Football Club. We're all back to the old colours. We're back to the old logo because this was an impromptu, sort of unexpected stream. This is preset for the season, all this purple. So that won't change. I will trying to change this logo here, this Ramble FC logo, to the new one. And as a result, I have completely messed up my whole system. So hope you're well. Hope you're better than I am. We've got the teams up. We're going to talk about that. We've got half an hour to get this shambles fixed, which I'm sure we will. We always manage through it, don't we, somehow? But I'm not on my own tonight. I'm not on my own. I have my mate with me, and I believe it's his Watchalong debut. But we'll find out if that's the case because there's so many people now that's joining us. But without any further ado, it's Rich. How's it going, pal?
All right, mate, you?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. Let us know if you can hear Rich in the comments. I haven't switched the comments thing on yet, so there we go.
Well,
should be able to.
I'll just be miming.
Yeah, it's all right.
We'll be right.
We'll be right, pal. So, yes.
This is my debut.
Is it your debut, this?
It is my debut.
Oh, mate. Well, you've been on plenty of Ramble-related stuff, haven't you? So,
yes.
You certainly know noob to the Ramble, or being on live streams, really, to be honest. But welcome, mate. And
Thank you.
Let me know first and foremost. So we're here, obviously, Wrexham versus Swansea.
Yes.
I'm going to try and switch my screens around while you tell me what you think of the two teams. Or have you got the two lineups other than what's in front of you?
I have sort of got them.
Okay.
I've tried to be semi-organised.
That's good. That's better than me. That's better than me, mate.
Well, when I was looking at all the Swansea team, I was there thinking, I don't know many of these apart from Ronald. Is it Ronald? So I'm not going to go down
Ronald.
I'm not even going to go down Lee's pronunciation route.
Do it, mate. Do it.
I was shocked to realise their number 9's the top scorer this season.
Yes, he is. Vipotnik.
Yeah,
Dr. Vipotnik, as Man Mountain likes to call him. For any Mario fans out there.
So, yes. And then, of course, we've got the mighty Swans. And unfortunately, I'm not as statistically looking at all the stats as you because I've just gone onto Google and they've got Broadhead and Smith playing up as a 3-5-2 at Wrexham. So
okay. So we have got, let me just nip to Wrexham's team. We have got them here as I
think that looks better.
3-4-2-1, and I think that's it's not going to be Broadhead at the point. It'll be Sam Smith, I think.
Yeah,
There's a few of these players that need shifting around a little bit. Lewis O'Brien's been playing in the 10 for them a little bit further forward, but I can see that being the back three. Okonkwo in goal, Cleworth, Hyam, and Doyle as your centre halves, your three at the back. Kabore as the right wing back, and I think it will be George Thomason as the left wing back. Zach Viner and Ollie Rathbone will be in the middle. And I think it'll be O'Brien and Broadhead behind Sam Smith. Yeah. You say I'm crazy, but you don't think you know I know. I don't know it, to be honest.
Have you just stumped your toe?
Yeah, something like that. Kick to the cat, something. Okay then, Rich. So I've done Wrexham, the players that I know most about.
Oh no, you can't do this to me. You can't give me Swansea's team. I'm looking.
Talk to me about Swansea City, pal.
Oh, we've got. Is it Viru? Vicaroo?
Viru.
Please don't. Yeah, don't start clipping this. In goal, you've got Key. Is it Cabango, Burgess, and Ty? Oh my word. My printer's on the blink here. Ty Noon.
So you've got Josh Key, Bender, Benker, Bango. Cameron Burgess, Benker Bango and Cameron Burgess, the centre back pairing, and Josh Timon as the left back. Timon.
Just shows my dyslexia is kicking.
It's like when you're abroad and you drink Fanta Lemon. It's not Fanta Lemon. It's Fanta Limon. That's how you say. Yeah, you know that.
Tastes much nicer.
Yeah, it does.
Galbraith. Oh my God, Stamenic and Franco. Not the actor, I hope. Ronald, Zibotnik, and Nunez.
Oh dear me.
Yeah. Clip that, please.
So good. So good, mate. So I think the way it'll be, obviously Vipotnik will be up top. I think Galbraith maybe on the right, could be on the left. Ronald will likely be on the either the left or the right, because I think he's a winger as well by trade. Could be in the 10. And Franco and Stamer and Gustavo, I'd have to wait and see, to be honest, with those three.
Yeah, they're quite a fluid team, aren't they? They can mix and match
with all the players that we know.
Yeah.
Look, they've got a choice tonight, Rich. They can either listen to our dulcet tones or can listen to Rob and Ryan, who are doing their own commentary on Sky. Not that I want anybody to switch off from us, but that is
I think we'll be much better.
I agree. We
won't mention soccer or
soccer. What goal? He scores. What a score! But anyway, that's just a sweeping stereotype there that we've bought into.
Yeah.
Rich.
Sorry.
Look, we are on Ramble FC. It is a neutral channel, as you know. We cover all the Championship, all the Premier League, but it's no secret that we are Sheffield United fans.
Mad, yes.
Yeah, for our sins. Talk to me about what the ideal result for you tonight is.
I like to put them in rankings. So arguably a draw would be a nice result. A Swansea, if someone's got to win, it's got to be Swansea.
Yeah.
And then the nightmare result would be Wrexham to win.
And you say it's a nightmare result because by the thinnest of thin margins, is still.
I was thinking about this today. I'm here to give you a bit of reasoning. You need to sort of. I can see. Let's say Swansea.
I need more than that, mate.
Winning today.
I need more than that.
And you'll be there going, "Is it on? Is it on?" I'm going to tell you it isn't.
All right, okay, thanks. Before I get excited at all in any which way.
No, because I'm not having that roller coaster like we had on Wednesday night.
Right, I'm in the process of trying to get my screen back to some sort of normality. I'm going to press a button now. So I do apologise if there's just anything that absolutely destroys what we've got. Oh no, it's worked. Oh yeah, baby. Yes, baby. It's worked. I can get back to where I wanted to be. Yeah, baby. Doodle-doo-doo. Oh, I'm excited about that. I thought I'd ruined it. And now I'm back. Look, Rich, it's my much more comfortable way of sitting. I'm here with my Emma Bridge.
You were cursing.
I was. Hey.
Before, weren't you?
Well, if you didn't catch that recorded, then it never happened, all right?
Of course. So, yes. We're...
Decaf coffee with no sugar is not the one. I'll tell you that for now.
Well, Pepsi Max caffeine free isn't either. I would be having alcohol tonight, but unfortunately, needs must. I can't
yeah, you're working it morning, aren't you? What time did you say you were up for work?
4 a.m. Yeah.
So what time do you start?
I am supposed to walk into work at 2 minutes past 5. They're that accurate.
Really?
Yeah.
So explain to me, look, Rich, this is it's not really the content that people come for per se.
No.
But hang on, no, I'm gonna pull back on it a little bit. People, we know each other in our chat, and a lot of people from our chat will be here. They'll be interested to know a little bit more about you, pal. So you previously worked in a post office, didn't you? I believe
in family business.
Yeah, were it Bradford away?
Yes, yeah, North Bradford. So parents retired. I then decided to get a job working on the railway.
Yeah,
So,
you're one of the few blades like myself, West Yorkshire based, aren't you? There's not many of it. I know there's a few dotted around. There's some Wakey blades and all that sort of stuff.
yeah.
There's not too many of us around because most of us are Leeds. Most of them are Leeds around here.
Leeds, Bradford.
And Bradford, where you were, yeah. So, yeah,
Blackburn,
about a year ago, was it? Your parents retired and you wanted to get a job on railways?
Yeah, job on the railway. And yeah, ever since then, it's been long hours.
What is it that you're doing on railways then, pal? Apart from earning an absolute fortune and working every hour God sends.
Yeah. I make a fortune and the missus spends the fortune.
Well, yeah, I remember them days when I used to make money and then she used to spend it. So,
no, I'm a conductor for Northern, so it's
nice.
All my opinions are my own and not the company's.
Nice,
Let's be
mate.
corporate about it.
Do you enjoy it? I know you can't really say no when you're on a live stream on air, but
no, I do. It's a job I've wanted to do, like, for a long time.
We were talking about it not so long, like before you did it, weren't we? That you'd been contemplating it a while.
Yeah. I wanted to do it, but it's just hard to get into. And then whenever you speak to anyone in the job now, it's like a job for life almost. When there's not many people who leave it. So.
And do you see yourself as being there for a long time?
I don't know. It depends if they want me there for a long time.
Well, yeah, that is part of the deal, I suppose. That is part of the deal.
Yeah. Just Friday and Saturday nights aren't the best to be on.
No, that's true.
I'd rather be working for Saturday morning, which I am doing.
Well, to be honest, tonight, if somebody else had wanted this watch along to lead, but a lot of our usuals are not able to do that tonight, I were going to jump back in taxi for the first time in, like, properly, first time in months. So
and then when I messaged you to say, I'll do
it were mate, I was like, well, if nobody else is going to do it.
I'm glad you chose that one.
Yeah, I am there. So I said, look, love, I can either be out till 2 or 3 in the morning, or I can do a watch along with Rich. What do you reckon, love? And she was like, go on, man.
Yeah, I was like, I'll have an early night. Oh no, actually, I'll stop up and watch football.
Well, I'd have been watching this anyway. If I weren't going out, I'd have been watching this anyway. So
yeah,
it's good to jump on.
It'll be a feisty one, won't it, when you think about it? Because it is a Welsh derby. They were saying how long it's been. Swansea's hasn't played at the racecourse ground for ages. So, it'll be as blood and thunder as maybe a Sheffield. No, it won't be that blood and thunder, will it?
No, not at all.
See how many inflatables there'll be about. But no,
So it were interesting to me that you said you'd prefer a draw as your top result. So that would mean that you think Swansea is still. See, for me, I would say a Swansea win because that still puts them at 55. Wrexham stay on 56, and it's a more achievable target. But I think there's merit in both.
Well, when I've been looking at it at the table tonight, trying to be super professional for you,
too right. Because we've planned this for ages, haven't we? It weren't just like decided like an hour ago or anything. We were going to do this.
Not even an hour ago.
No, it weren't. And then just about 5 minutes before everything was going great. About 5 minutes before I'm due to go on, I press the wrong button and it all goes kaput.
Reset it all.
Yeah, reset itself. Yeah.
But no, it's the If Swansea win, they go up to 7th, don't they? And obviously have played a game more. Oh no, they'll play the same. No, they'll play a game more than us. So it's.
And we still to play Swansea again, aren't we? I think.
I've even done the fixtures for you here as well, Jimmy. I tell you.
Look at this.
Yes, 3rd of April.
Yeah, we do. So 3 games time. So we've obviously got Birmingham tomorrow. Wrexham is the next one, and then straight after the international break, back on.
It's funny when you look at it. Where before you used to have you could say, there's promotion teams here, relegation teams here. But when you look at our next fixtures now, they are everybody around us: Birmingham, Wrexham, Swansea, Bristol, Hull, Watford, and then arguably you could say Blackburn is the odd one out, and Preston. So
Oh dear.
yeah, but no, I'm. It's yeah. I think through the season, it was. I was talking in the Platinum chat the other night.
Yeah.
Arguably, I know it sounds right defeatist as a Sheffield United fan, but I'd rather it get over and done with quickly.
I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather try and get sort of mathematically impossible now. Let's get
It's a hard
fans
chat to keep up
versus.
with, but that was one that stood out to me. And I thought, well, there won't be many thinking that, but there will be others
No,
that were so disappointed with the last two results that they'll be saying, just get the season done and let's start again. Whereas
yeah,
I think you can't wish the season away. I think, but having said that, if there's not to fight for, then we're just spinning our wheels to a degree, aren't we? As well, there's a couple of ways of looking at it, I suppose.
yeah, and I suppose when you as any you always have as a club, and I'm presuming it's with every club in the Championship, you'll have all the teams there going, we need a plan A and a plan B. If we're stopping in the Championship, this is what we're doing. If we're going into the playoffs, this is what we're doing. As
Yeah.
a Sheffield United fan, let's hope, like I say, there's other Championship teams who are on with us tonight. The you if you're in then the playoffs, then you've got to extend it a bit more, like we did this last season,
Yeah.
and then you're sort of then chasing your tail a bit, because then you're like, when you're in the playoffs, you've got to sort of delay your plans for nearly 4 weeks,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
everybody's stolen a march on you.
That's right. Yeah, there are disadvantages, particularly if you're not going to go up. I think it's worse to finish sixth and not go up than it is to finish seventh, because you're behind by 4 weeks on the seventh place team who are already in front of you. Obviously, you want to finish as high as possible.
Bristol's a prime example.
That's right.
When they played us, no disrespect to Bristol fans, but not many of them will have turned around and said, "Oh yeah, we're going to get promoted." They could have arguably spent those 2 weeks preparing for the semi-finals and all the rest of it, to be like, "Oh, we'll chase after this player, we'll chase after that player."
Correct.
So,
correct.
It's like I was chatting to a Leeds fan at work the other day, and I was saying that how we needed to be sort of more proactive.
Yes, I agree with that.
There's been many a season where we've just been sort of.
But Rich, there's no excuse now, is there? No excuse not to be proactive, because we know where we're going to be.
Yeah, and that's what I want. If we get into the Premiership, let's say for the 5% chance we've got of getting into playoffs,
that's generous.
Winning the playoffs. Well, I think it's 5%.
Okay.
It's not going. I don't think that the fans would be like, "Oh, why haven't we gone out and spent big?" Because where we have been, it's going to be a big effort, and then you're going to have all the sections of our club that are like, "Oh, this team's got us up in the Premier League. We need to give them a chance." And it's.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, and I just when you hear when people talk about, is it better to be in the Premiership or is it better to be in the Championship? And for me, it's I'd love to just, if we got promoted, we'll take the paycheck and we'll we'll stop for the Championship.
I'm going to get some comments before I get too far behind. If there's going to be a few tonight, then Ian says, "Good evening, Jimmy and Rich. Not watching the game, but wouldn't miss Holly's 6,000 IQ assessment of the game for anything." Love that. Boys from the Dwarf. That's an in-joke, and if you haven't been around here long enough, I will explain. Rich used to do his call-ins under a spotlight. It wasn't a literal spotlight, but
it's in the next room.
And there you go.
I can't watch TV without it.
Yeah, I see. These 3 game weeks are great, so you don't have to wait long after a poor result to look forward to the next game. But terrible if it's 3 poor results in a week. Don't do it to us, Blades. It's great when you're on a poor run, and it's crap when you're on a good run, I would say. I don't mean for momentum, because that's always really good. But in terms of savouring it and sort of enjoying it. I remember we beat Wednesday, relegated Wednesday. We were straight around, turn around, quick game next up. By the same token, if you're playing well, you want to keep that momentum. I think it's good, like Ian says, if you get beat, then straight away, we got beat by Norwich Wednesday night. We did countdown to kick off the following evening to count down to the Birmingham game because we're looking forward again already. So quick turnarounds. Al with a £2 super chat. Do you want to read this one, Rich?
Jimmy lad. Up the blades, up the ramble.
Up the gym lad, R.
Up the gym lad, R.
Nice one, Al. Our resident pirate. Nice to see you, pal. Ian just lets us know he can hear us both. I tell you what, we are technical wizards over here on the Ramble. Evening all. Do you want to read this one from Tom Not From?
Evening all, Yamal Swansea.
Yamal to Swansea? Breaking news.
I've got
Breaking news, hang on. Yamin Lamal has just signed for Swansea. I tell you what, Snoop Dogg's got some contacts. I'm assuming Ymalan Swansea means come on Swansea. Surely.
Well.
Come on, you Swan, says Ian. Dave Morwood, evening Jimmy and Holly, boys from the Dwarf. Up all the rambles, up the blades, like and subscribe. Thank you, my mate. Blades Ranger says, evening gentlemen. We can win against Birmingham. They'll be fearful of the quality that Bamford has. If we give him service, I can see us winning this game comfortably. Ole, ole, ole. Up the ramble, up the blades. Thank you, Blades Ranger. Hope you're healing well. I know you've recently had an op, pal. I'm not convinced that Patrick Bamford starts, if I'm honest. I hope he does. I hope he does. But I'm a wilder skeptic when it comes to news he reports in press conferences.
Don't you believe him, Jimmy?
Funnily enough, mate, no, I don't.
Do you think he'd be good in politics after football?
Mate, he could run the country, that man. He'd sign all party rejects and make them into a super party. That's what he'd do. Yeah. I have to say there's been a massive drop-off in Richard's chat group participation since he changed careers, particularly during his old working hours. There you go, you see.
Yeah, it's like I feel like I'm a bit behind the times.
Yes, you are. A once very vocal member of the chat.
I am supposedly the gatekeeper's assistant. But
yeah, it's supposed to be. Once upon a time. It's like you've got a life outside of the Ramble. What are you doing?
I know. I'm sorry.
What are you playing at?
I'm still waiting to get that tattoo.
Yeah, you should. There's a queue, so you'll have to wait. That's right. Yeah. There's no wrong with that. Yeah. I hadn't had a cover up or anything. Evening, lads. How are you? Says Jack. Very well, thank you, mate. How's your boy?
Yeah, Jack.
How's your boy? Because I know you were at hospital with your lad, so let us know how he's doing. Jack says, I'm in the camp. Get the season done already. Give Wilder his rebuild, which isn't going to be done in one summer or January window.
Not very often me and Jack agree, but there you go.
Thom says, evening, gents. Just in Nantes Airport, waiting to come home. Have a good... Does this boy ever stop? He's in Nantes. Nantes.
Nantes or Nantes?
Yeah. Nantes.
No, nuts.
No. And it's not. It doesn't sound like the other one that you said either. Nantes in France. So, yes, hope you both had a good time, mate. And, yes, we will have a good one, hopefully. They're just showing the Wrexham lineup. It is the 3-4-3 that we were talking about, or the 3...
Well,
3-4-2-1.
You're going to have to probably pause, Jimmy, because I'm just having them walking out.
No, unbelievable.
I know. I'm sorry.
I know what that means.
It's when it goes up to North Yorkshire.
I suppose
North West Yorkshire.
I get
got
it.
A bit longer to travel. You see.
I see.
We're not modern like you were West Yorkshire. Like.
Unbelievable. Tom Not From says Wrexham have made a big part of their identity being the Welsh club. Needless to say, the other Welsh clubs don't appreciate that very much. Not having that now. Can't be having that. Jack says, I agree. We need to be way more proactive on and off the pitch. We've left ourselves too short many times in terms of squad. Free Shots says, hi, Jim. Do you care if Wrexham win, or are you fully off the playoffs even if they lose? No, watch Wrexham. If Wrexham lose this game and we win tomorrow, I will be back on the train. I just know what I'm like.
No.
Rich.
No.
We do this merry dance with Sheffield United all the time.
I think I'm maybe a bit older than you.
Well, I'm 20, so I'm 20.
Yeah.
So I'm 41, mate. I'm 41.
Oh yeah. Also, no, I'm a bit younger than you. Oh bloody hell.
Oh no.
No. So I can remember like the Warnock, Blackwell, Robsons.
Me too, mate. Me too. Mickey Adams
and it's
John Carver.
Yes.
Steve Thompson. Nigel
Adrian
Spackman.
Heath. Yeah.
Adrian Heath.
That was a team.
It was a team, that.
That was a team. But anyway, we digress.
Yeah. Right, so go on, mate.
Oh, I was going to say I'm on the teams now.
Unbelievable.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm going to wait till they're about to kick off, and then on kick-off, I'm going to pause it.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me when yours kicks off, and I'll unpause.
So you're going to go and make yourself a cup of tea?
Yeah, I might as well.
Put your pizza in the oven.
Right, they've kicked off, and I've paused. So
right.
if you could keep us up with the score, that'd be great, and then we'll wait for Rich to catch up.
I will give you a delayed reaction.
Tex says, can we trust Wilder to spend big on players? His hit rate with players above 4 million is shocking. We're not going to have that sort of money to spend, I don't think, Paul, to be honest. I think we're back into the territory that you and most of the Blades will be comfortable with, spending smaller fees on players. GS Reselling says, I agree, it's a positive. We've got time to make early moves this summer. Concern I have is that we may struggle to move on some of the players we need to. I agree with this. Wages will be high even for champ teams. McGuinness, Chong, and even probably Shackleton will be on a decent wedge. Scary to think how many players we may need, especially if a few go. Blades Ranger says, I can see Wrexham winning this game with ease. They have all the qualities in every department on the pitch. I do rate Broadhead and Smith. They can change a game and score goals when the game is tight. See, I think I agree with you that they're two dangerous players at the level, Blades Ranger, but I think they do miss something without Kiefer. No Windass either in starting lineup, I don't think.
No, he's on the bench, isn't he?
See, I think they're missing a trick there. Liam says, game's gone. 2 actors commentating. I know me and Rich. We're not very good actors.
Sorry,
but
yeah.
We do our best.
You've seen me in the Emmerdales and all the rest of that, haven't you? I apologise.
Utter woke madness. Hope they get done over, but can't see it. Rich, where are you? Right. Are you kicked off?
I am about to... Come on. Now.
Right, cool. We're off.
We're like 1 minute, 30 minutes.
Yeah, don't do that to me. Renly's fine. They've done another X-ray for his chest, and we're just waiting for the results and the green light for his surgery. Brilliant, Jack. All the best to you and your younger mate. Tom says, I just can't see us getting into the playoffs now, and even if we're squeaking, wouldn't be confident at all. Much better to come back stronger next season and go with momentum. Title race with Spurs next season, maybe, he says.
You never know, Spurs might fall down. Oh, way up. Go on.
See, I'm still slightly...
He's not happy. They're number 9, is he? Swansea's going for 1 goal.
I know. Repotnik's there, isn't he?
1-1. Yeah, just play it forward, and tell you, that's. See, that'll probably be their only chance now, won't it?
Possibly. And that's it. Here come Wrexham.
Yeah.
Bang.
But no, it will be interesting to see, because the Swansea, I haven't seen how they've been like with it. Oh, Swansea on the attack again.
Go on then.
Oh, go on. Oh, see that's
Ronald.
Wrexham, for all their worth, I've always said that they've been a solid team, but for the first minute and a half, they've been caught behind twice.
Yeah, they have.
So,
I don't think they're amazing, to be honest. I don't.
I don't. It was when I was talking to you after Norwich game. Wrexham are a good team. They've got they've got like Hyman, O'Brien. They've got some good individuals, but they're a good team. They're a solid team,
and they've got depth as well. And I think that makes them strong. But I don't think they're amazing. I think I wouldn't swap our squad for theirs.
There's not many of them I would have in our team.
Same. Underrated comment from Tom Not From. Title race with Spurs next season.
Would Spurs even get into playoffs?
True. Free Shots says, I found Blades Ramble 6 months ago and I haven't missed one stream since. Even if I miss a live, I watch it back. I love what you do, Jim. Keep it up. Thank you, my mate. Free shots all round, apparently. Yep. Ian says, would love Swans to batter these. They're insufferable enough now. Imagine if they do get promoted. Don't. Mike says, Jim, can you see Gus going in the summer? I've spoken quite a bit about this, Mike. I think he does go in the summer. Rich, what are your thoughts on Gus Hamer? Do you think there's a chance he signs a new deal?
I think he goes. And to be before winter or before January,
are you going to say what I think you're going to say?
I was thinking, I wouldn't mind to keep him, but now he's too much of a luxury. Sorry.
Wowzers. You get honesty from Rich. That's why I love having Rich on, because he will tell you exactly, and that's what we want, mate. That's why we're here, innit? One of them. Jack says, Jack don't say that. I said that. Here come Wrexham on the right-hand side. Kabore crosses in. Burgess head's clear.
Yep, Kiefer Moore would have followed that one.
Jack says, thanks, guys. Do you think we need to pick a formation and build to it? Or do you like the fact that we can change between the two? I think it's a bit of a blank canvas now, Jack, to be honest. I think we'll stick with the two that we've got rotating. I think it's a 4-2-3 4-2-3-1 when Gus is available. And it's a 4-4-2 when he isn't. Kiefer Moore out with a hamstring injury. It's a big blow for them.
Did he have a hamstring? Did he?
I think he's done it before. Once it goes, it's like a
ding
ding ding. So I would say, Jack, this season I think we'll see much of the same, but there's a huge chance for a clean slate in the summer. I still think with our squad composition as it is, we could go three at the back with Burrows and McCallum on the left wing back and Sariki and Hoover currently as a right wing back. With no wingers other than Andre Brooks, who might go in the summer. So I can definitely see a case for the old 3-4-1-2 championship formation that we played in 18-19. With Callum Aware behind One and Bamford.
Suter, Bindon and Tanganga, yeah?
Oh, mate.
Could you imagine that?
I'm salivating. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Come on, Swansea.
And if you're going to do that, then you might as well sell Andre Brooks.
Yeah, well, but see, then
if we have to sell somebody, you know.
Yeah, but then when you look at it, it's like who? If you sell Brooks and Hamer to fund like a Suter, and then what threat have you got going forward then?
You've got Bamford and One up top with O'Hare behind. Then Sariki and Burrows coming down the sides, supported by Peck and
on the attack.
Gyro. If not Arblaster and Gyro. I love it, me. I think it's great. But that's just me. That's just me.
Yeah, well, that would be more of a solid team, wouldn't it, if you think about it?
And the thing is, I like that, Rich, because if you thought I were talking rubbish, you'd tell me quicker than that, wouldn't you? You'd just say, no, I'm not having that, mate. I think I'd rather have this, that, not that. Rumours you're in... Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm jumping over one there. Yeah. Saints fan here. No prizes for guessing who I want to win. I think we're all in the same camp there, pal. Yeah. Come on, you Swans. I think it is from a few of us tonight. Liam says, rumours are you're in for Harry Gray, doing well in a very poor Rotherham side. Big future for that kid. Well, he's from the Gray dynasty, isn't he? So I'm not surprised that he's doing well. And his next loan move probably will be to the Championship. I've not heard us linked directly, but there'll be loads of names flying about soon. As soon as we're confirmed as where we're going to be. He's a luxury that hasn't turned up enough this season. Totally agree, mate. I assume you're talking about Gus Hamer. That's the player you asked about, weren't it, Mike? So, yeah, I agree with that.
He's one of that. Look when we played Birmingham away last time. He went and scored from the halfway line. He can do something like that.
And
but
he's got the most assists in the league, by the way.
Yeah,
10 assists.
He's 10, isn't it? Where they showed that earlier. Is Swansea on the attack again? Wrexham really do not look comfortable with
They
these
don't,
three
but I
up
have to
top.
say, I'm pretty sure the score would change before we see it.
Yeah, probably. We'll probably get told.
Yeah, we will.
But that's the joys of living up here.
It sure is. They always say the north's behind the south, don't they? So I get that.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a split. We still got horse and cart up here. Oh, did that go off the top of the bar?
It looked like it hit the bar.
Kick. No, it went out. It went out.
Interesting from Nunes.
So Nunes.
GS Reselling says, I think we bring in Joe Worrell this summer. Would love it. Would love it. Left centre back, captain material, would be good next to a Tanganga who has some pace. Barnsley, mate in the academy, told me Cleary was done in January. That's one of two, but you haven't yet said your second half of the comment. I heard similar about Cleary. But it doesn't mean anything.
Isn't Worrell's playing at Burnley?
Don't know.
Wrexham here on the attack.
Oh no. Broadhead with a header. Oh, keeper's got to catch that, Vigouroux.
Yeah.
Don't go for Hollywood save.
With the Hollywood stars watching.
Yeah, ridiculous. The stage is set for Vigouroux.
Yeah.
Shuffling hell. He's got plenty of time to catch that.
Yeah.
Poor from Vigouroux.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Bit OTT. Bit Dean Henderson.
Keeper in the past, I could have caught that. Yeah, that's. Yeah. It probably wasn't going to swing back out anyway. You were that loopy.
Yep.
See,
goals from corners. Read that stat, Rich.
So Wrexham are 11, Sheffield United were 12. And see, they look like they're going off our playbook of doing like nice little set piece routines, but that's come to nothing.
No, Kiefer Moore.
Vigouroux didn't look exactly confident with that either.
No, he didn't. Punched away again.
Yeah.
Well, I do, obviously, and I've been told by them I have to promote it more on my pod, so I'm going to talk about it now. But I do a proper football podcast with Callum Fowler and Conor McGilligan, and they both really rate Vigouroux, and I just think he's pretty average for a championship goalkeeper. I don't think he's bad. I just think he's an average. I don't get the hype. I don't think there's many good goalkeepers at this level at the moment, to be honest.
No, here comes Nunes.
Oh, corner ball.
Line cutting.
Oh, dead ball. He's saying goal kick. Yeah. Okay, where are we in the comments? James says, can we afford not to sell Gus and give us money to invest from sale and wages? Can we afford not to sell Gus to give us money to invest from... Or can we afford... He's basically saying we have to sell Gus, I think, to reinvest. We have missed McCallum on the left since Millwall away. Yes, we have, pal. Tom Not From says, I wouldn't mind Hamer going at this point, even though I love him. Let him go home to the Netherlands. We can get the most cash we can from it, and we don't have to shuffle the team around him. Yeah, I agree with that. So Ryan One is ahead of Cannon for you. I'd just like to see him get a chance in a 2-jack up top.
If he was back now, I would love to see him with Bamford.
Me too. Me too.
Just to marshal him through games. That would just, I was saying, that was another thing I was saying in private the other night, was I could see One being a Bamford, but a younger model of Bamford.
It'd be nice.
Sort of playing maybe like on his own. So up top.
Yeah, agreed, mate.
His stature, his strength. He just needs that knowledge, and like he's up at Lincoln, so hopefully he'll get the knowledge, but he just needs that game time.
Yeah, he does.
Look at that good old Swansea, 63% possession.
Yeah, and one touch in opposition box.
Well, yeah.
Wrexham now.
Left
side, cuts inside. It's a terrible shot.
Oh my word!
Rathbone wants a free kick, but he's not going to get it. Come on.
What, kicking your own foot?
No. Ref, I missed, but come on, give me a free kick. Please hit the like button, says Ian. It really helps the channel. And also subscribe. It costs nothing. Thank you, my mate. That's absolutely right.
Yes, it does.
If we do lose Hamer, We would need to replace him with a more consistent winger. I also want us to be more strict with diets. Well, I'll get in on that if they can. You're following us on the other side. Formerly behind the Ramble, he's now the other side. I'm doing a fitness kick. Our best two players from last season seem to be carrying a lot. Would you say that's Hamer and Campbell? Is that what you're saying are our best two players, Jack, from last year?
Is that carrying a lot, or is that just bulking up? Correct. Is that they're just trying to be strength?
Yeah, possibly. Strong backside. Ian says, with regards to the Harry Gray rumours, have we heard that? Have heard we have had very senior members of the coaching staff at several Rotherham games. Interesting.
To watch. What's his face? Who's online from us? Baptiste.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, Ian. Sorry to question.
But while we're there, we'll have a look at Harry Gray as well.
We'll have a look.
Was waiting for the button to be pushed if Hamer left. Yes, I heard the same. Yes, you have good sources. Or similar sources to me. Whether they're good or not, we don't know. But Jack says...
Was Hamer close to leaving, do you think?
Yes. Yeah, I think so. Again. We'll end up putting him out on the wing. Personally, I do like you mean One, I think, Jack, don't you? Personally, I do think we need a better striker to partner Bamford. We have the foundation for a very good team if it's done right. Yeah, I agree. Maury says, hey up guys, I'm still here watching the other streams you guys do. Love football, but at the moment taking a break from the Blades. Anyway, less said, up all the Rambles, top community. Maury, top lad, as always. Look after yourself, mate, first and foremost. And we're always here. Just watch along with us or whatever you want to do, pal. We're all here for you, mate. Dave Blademan says, we sold David Brooks because he didn't fit the system, so I think Wilder would let Hamer go. I agree, mate. I agree. And it was the right thing to do to let David Brooks go. He's a great player, gone on to have a very good career. But that funded Ollie Norwood, John Egan, and other signings of that ilk. So,
here's a question for you then, Jimmy, on that sort of little sort of teaser. What would you say? Would you think Ndiaye was? Do you think Ndiaye is the same ilk? As in, was it right to let him go for? Now we've been a couple of years in advance now. Do you think?
I understand. I think the club chose to make a business decision rather than a footballing decision, and I don't think even Illiman and Dye would have kept us up that season.
No.
So I think, that being said, it was the right decision to let him go, as sad as it makes me, because he had a year left and he'd have walked away for nothing. So to get 20 million quid for him, I think was smart business, as much as it pains me. He was very close to signing a new deal, like we all know, and if that had happened, it's a completely different kettle of fish. But then
it's like, we wouldn't have had McAtee. Everybody was complaining about how McAtee was a bit of a luxury player. I reckon Ndiaye would have been like that as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm sort of in agreement with you with that.
I wouldn't say luxury player because he worked hard as well. So I wouldn't have said we'd have been carrying Illiman like we had to carry players like McAtee at times. But I think he'd have been a huge asset for us, but I don't think it'd have been the difference between 20th and 17th. So... You know, we've seen it before. Ipswich had Delap, who got loads of goals for him. Couldn't keep him anywhere near survival. So,
a chance for Swansea there.
Man things, mate. Where are we?
Control.
Pre-shot says, Jim, last month I think I remember you saying Hamer could stay because he looks happy at the club. What changed your mind, or am I thinking of something else? No, mate, you did. I have flip-flopped a little bit on this in terms of, I think he looks happy at times, and he was playing well at that point where I thought there might be a little window where, because, hang on, cross coming from Wrexham, and it's out for a goal.
Yeah, well, like.
Because I do think he is past his peak value, and I think his star is fading a little bit. He's not old, but he's probably got one move left in him. And I don't think he'd impact a Premier League side now like he would have done maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So I think, what is his ceiling? Would he get into a Leeds side now? I don't think he does.
No.
So I think he's top-end Championship. or abroad. So I think it limits his options. I don't think he'll
Wow.
stay in the Championship. I think he's more likely to go abroad. So I could see him somewhere at like Rangers or Celtic. I think he'd do a really good job there. But
out wide now, Swansea on the attack. That's pitted out.
So yeah, free shots. That was the way I was thinking. But as the time's gone on, and obviously he's been out again, injured, and he's not playing very well again. It's Reporting playing for Penn. Why have you done that?
Oh, got to be stronger than that.
Big lad goes down.
Penalty shout.
Oh,
fired it in. Hit it. No, Franco. Sorry, Ronaldo. Oh, see, they seem Swansea at the minute. They seem to be tip tappy, and then it seems to be direct when they get it up into. Oh my God! They seem to be right direct when they get. They seem to try and
mix it up a little bit.
And Nunes seem to be. They seem to be more of like your tuck-ins. You know, like your. Hate to compare, but like your Liverpools of seasons where I know Liverpool and Swansea, where they really need to be tucked in. No, they've just showed us the replay of that penalty shout. And
Potnick, it's embarrassing that.
That is.
Where were we? Jack says, "How much money would you say we need to generate?" I think it's a £35 million gap.
I thought it was 20. I think it's 20.
Well, it could be, mate. It could be. You hear all sorts of figures being battered around. I don't think we'll make £35 million worth of sales, but we have to come somewhere close, I think. So, GS Reselling says, thanks, Jimmy. I was told Hamer was second in a chain that didn't materialise. Dutch club didn't move on who they needed to yet. Catch 22 regarding wingers, get pace, lose technical ability. Just look at the likes of Ollie Burke and Adama Traore. All speedboat, no driver. Always like wingers like Snodgrass. Yeah. I think we missed the trick not looking at Patrick Roberts. He'll be on less than Chong. Yeah, he will. He will. Alessandro says the Sky commentary with the owners, Rob and Ryan, is actually embarrassing. Also, it's been a poor game so far.
All right, then.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for sticking with us, Alessandro. A shame we've dropped points.
I'm waiting for Sky to cut to us.
Yeah, me too. It'll happen, mate, one day.
Yeah, it will.
We've dropped points in the last two because we could be so much closer to it. This has been the frustration. And watching games like this, where you see two teams misplacing passes and, just having, what
a ball.
It's a great save of Conquo. Vipotnik goes one-on-one. He's got to score.
It was one-on-one. It was one of those that you just need to just...
It's a good save, but...
Yeah, it was a good save, but that's prime striker who should be...
It's too close to
the keeper, yeah. He sort of... Has he tried to... No, I was going to say, was he trying to pull it through his legs?
It weren't good from Vipotnik, that, to be honest. Disappointing. But this is what I mean. This is Wrexham, who are sixth, who are getting done by Swansea. Swansea are a decent team as well, but this league is so middling. It just needed one team to take it back scruff at neck. Oh!
Yeah.
Be a throw, that, I think. Luke Hyam.
Well, did he touch it? Oh, he did. Yeah, he did.
Evening, guys. Only just realised there's a watch along. Who are we backing here? Swans, I suppose. Up the blades up all the rambles. Like and subscribe. Yes, my mate. We are indeed. I certainly am. Rich would also be happy with the draw. Regarding Gray, Rotherham, Wilder and Hoyland have been to Rotherham 3 times in the last 6 weeks. I do know we're looking at someone at Hearts. I don't know who it is, though. Interesting. Ramaman says, floodlights out at Wakey v Leeds Rhinos game. That happens too often, mate, to be honest. I've been there before when floodlights go out.
You've taken all the power for this stream.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know if my dad's back in time. He's got a season ticket, and if he's back in time, he'll be at that game. But he's been in Tenerife, so whether he's...
Then that's Swansea number 6. He's got a bit of a Berg sort of statuesque about him, hasn't he?
Was it Stamanich?
Stamanich?
Yeah, go with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a watch now. If that's what you're saying is Sander Burger. So
yeah, well,
Rich Gill
he's got
quotes
that little esque
Sander
about
Burger.
him. He's a bit more movable, and that was just pants. Not him.
Connor says, "I hope Swansea win this. The bias from Sky is absolutely it is.
Yeah,
it is absolutely ridiculous. Making a big song and dance of Rob and Ryan coming in and all this sort of thing. No focus on Swansea. I remember how they treated the match when we played Wrexham in the FA Cup, and it was disgraceful. Well said, Connor."
yeah.
GS Reselling says, "I don't think Hamer has got the physical abilities to sustain it in the Prem. It would be better off in a slower paced league, Dutch, French, or Spanish, that focus more on technical ability. I think he'd do all right in Scotland as well, to be honest, playing for one of the big dogs in Scotland, and because he's just his ability is higher than that league can handle. I think.
Yeah, I could see him at a Celtic actually.
Have it on side by side, and I'd take Blades Ramble or Ramble FC watch along all day, any day. Yes, my mate. Up the Ramble, up the Blades. Thank you, Alessandro.
Glad I'm not putting you off. Oh, mate.
Oh no! Look at the score, Rich.
Oh, what?
This is you.
See now that I know this is me, but it's at least now we can just stay a bit sort of. How are Wrexham 1-0 up?
Well, I think they're going to score a goal in a minute. I think that's what's going to happen.
Well, let's hope it gets
quick. Get a bet on. Quick! Get a bet on. So this is Vigaroo on the ball.
Well, no.
Plays it out. Oh, we must be miles behind.
They haven't done tippy tappy. Oh right, okay. I'm just going to be quiet here then.
Unbelievable.
There must be a right clanger here, because Swansea have just not looked. Oh,
Smith into the box. Lays it back to Viner. O'Brien. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Pulled off. Lovely. Oh, lovely.
Broadhead. Well done.
Sorry, you've got to
hand I mean that, and yeah, absolutely.
That's he went and who was it? Broadhead. Yeah, he pulled off the back of that defender. And he was about 4 or 5 yards behind him, wasn't he? And they weren't keeping that line.
Yeah.
I think half of the Swansea team were wanting to play offside and half of them weren't. So yeah, Smith plays it across. See, O'Brien's got that little bit of calmness, hasn't he?
I like O'Brien.
That's he sort of, instead of trying to force the ball, he sort of took a touch, and it sort of helped sort of O'Brien sort of.
Yeah, clever.
It almost Swansea were thinking, oh, that's the threat over and done with, and sort of Broadhead just sort of kept a couple of yards off him then, and then it was good skill to avoid that challenge.
Yeah.
And that,
Ray, don't worry about it, pal. The scoreboard tells us anyway.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
I twigged your comment, but the scoreboard had already told us, Ray. So don't worry about that.
We're giving the delayed, in-depth reaction.
Yeah. Nothing stopping Wrexham if they go up. I'm sure it'll be 5 consecutive promotions back to back. Oh, don't worry.
So what you're saying? They're going to win the Premier League next season, or Champions League? I had that from all the Leeds fans. Oh, we'll be in Champions League.
Yeah, that's true.
See, I'm actually amazed at how Swansea aren't that sort of tippy-tappy football. I know I haven't watched them as much this season, but under Russell Martin, they were really sort of possession-based, weren't they? And they are.
Historically, they've been that as a club, haven't they, since like the Martinez days, really?
Yeah.
But they do mix it up a little bit more now.
Yeah. It's, having that.
Swansea been on top as well.
Yeah.
Showing you its stats.
60%, 40%. Touches in opposition box, 5 apiece. Yeah, but Wrexham have hardly been in their box. But see, now Wrexham don't have to come out now, do they? In fairness, they can do what it's like. Swansea are now playing it round the back, and it's like, and as they say this, they go up to through midfield. Commentators first.
Curse of the commentator, that, mate. Oh,
Yeah.
that's poor. Oh, but he gets lucky.
Oh, go on.
A Concord as well.
Oh.
It all hinges on that Vispotnik chance that he missed.
Yeah.
Sliding doors.
Yeah. Oh, those two gilt out chances, they could arguably be 2-0 up.
Yeah.
Or 2-1 up now. So, yeah. But see, this is the thing. Swansea don't look. No, sorry. They have looked solid apart from that. Now
Text
Wrexham are
says, take
playing
the
Swansea's
scoreboard
game.
off so it doesn't spoil it for you and others watching. I know what you mean, mate. It's the lesser of two evils to have a goal go up early.
To be honest, Paul, I'm more of a because of where I am and how I'm watching it. I like it because then you can sort of you almost have like 3 or 4 replays then, can't you? Because you can sort of focus on it.
Yeah, but what I would say is people like to know where we are in terms of game time as well. So having the timer on as well and the current score, I think it outweighs 30 seconds behind or whatever it is that we are.
It's like having like having VAR. You can celebrate it, right?
It is. Swansea now on the attack. I've just had a look and it's still 1-0 Wrexham on the scoreboard, so nothing happens here.
Well, that's all right.
Here comes Josh Key. Here comes Josh Key on the right hand side. Ronald.
Or
It's a
Ronaldo or Ronald. See, but this when I don't watch many apart from Sheffield United, I'll hold my hands up and say this now.
Dave the Nose is the same.
Yeah. Watching Swansea, I'm quite impressed with how Swansea are when they're going forward, they seem to be passing and then moving quite quickly.
Yeah.
Where we seem to, for United based, we look quite stagnant whenever we do it.
Agreed. Well, I just don't think we've got many ideas.
No, yeah. Well, when we get one crossed into the box, was that a chance?
It was a chance. He didn't do much with it. It's a cross from deep. The corner gets headed out, and it's recycled into the box by Swansea. It's a cross to the far post, and Cabango heads it well over the bar.
Really, wasn't it? If you want to call it like that, it was unmarked. Yeah. Cabango.
Bendy, Cabango. What song's that?
I haven't a clue. I'm not that.
Bingo Bango.
Music. No.
Basement Jacks.
Still none the wiser.
Basement Jacks. I'm disappointed. I'd have expected you to know that, Rich.
Yeah, well. you really don't want to see what my Spotify pay is like.
Listen, I'm not here to judge. Aqua are good, all right? Aqua are good. Hiya, Barbie.
You were there. Tell you, I think that Spotify DJ thinks I'm alright.
Yeah, I've noticed you don't post your Spotify page at end of year or anything. So.
No, yeah. You've
Cross to the far post and it's out for a goal kick.
Nah. See, but this first, half an hour, we're ticking over past 31 minutes, that the Swansea look a lot more of a threat. If we look like that on Wednesday night, I think Blades fans would have been more in the second half. We would have been more happy because we were looking more of a threat.
Yeah, agreed.
And they're just Wrexham. Can't believe actually the one that look at that momentum bit that Sky have just put up there. It's all been Swansea apart from the first 5 minutes.
GS Reselling says, who do you lads think we move on in the summer? Not including the obvious, but the better players. I think we sell 2 players that we don't want to sell. I think one will be Gus Hamer, and I think the other will be Siddy Peck. I think there's a chance that Brooks and or Sariki goes. I don't think we'll lose all 4. but I think there's a chance that they go.
I reckon Sariki goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
I think that's what Lee said last night.
Wilder and Sariki aren't getting on.
Yeah, I know. Those are the rumours.
It's they're there. I don't know whether it's Sariki thinking he's a bit bigger than what he is, but yeah, I'm a bit but yeah, I think it'll be Sariki.
Oh. You think we keep Peck then?
See, if my dad was watching me, and he'd say he's one of these that likes loyalty, and I think Sidney would be actually quite loyal to us. I don't think he would want to go.
I don't know. In terms of
the way you're saying it.
I don't know anything. I wouldn't. It wouldn't be right for me to sort of tease people like that. I'm not sure because I think money talks, and as loyal as you want to be, if he gets offered 4 times his wage by a Premier League club, which won't be loads, then I think he takes it. Here comes Swansea down left hand side into the box. It's a corner to Swansea. Come on, the Swans.
Come on.
Nothing wrong with Aqua, says Maury.
Yeah.
Demo sang. Ray says,
yeah, I'm a Barbie girl, yeah.
Who the heck is Aqua? And Maury says, Demo sang, I'm a Barbie girl.
Yeah.
Don't play it just now, though, Rich, because we'll get copyright strike. I know you've got it on your Spotify. Luke says, evening, gents. I think Sariki goes in the summer. I think the other 3 stay. I think United might hold a high valuation for Peck and cling on to him a bit longer. You think we keep Gus? That's interesting. Oh, and it's punched clear by a Conquo.
Confident keeping that.
Yeah, it was. That's a proper punch.
That is a proper punch. Did you think...
now Swansea again.
Yeah.
Crossed into the box, far post. Offside. And it's another good stop from a Conquo who reacts well, but it's offside in him.
The guy behind him might have been, but I don't think he was.
He looked it to me.
Keeping you up. Oh yeah, it's almost gas done on the line.
Jim, do you think we get Bindon next season? Yeah, I think there's a strong chance. Yeah, it were interesting to hear Wilder's presser, which we were talking about on half the presser. He was saying, I think if Forest stay up, which he thinks they will, which obviously he's trying to butter them up a little bit, then he thinks there's a chance they'll send him back out on loan, is what he said. So it doesn't look like we'll be in for buying him, but it does look like if he's available, we'll be back in with loan interest. If and when we sell Peck, do you think Wilder tries his hand at getting Slater in from Hull, says Scott? This is another rumour that will not go away. Regan Slater, Born Blade, came through the academy, has gone to Hull, and hear me out. I haven't seen a lot of Regan Slater. He's not a name that ever sort of stands out at championship level. He's no one that people talk about being in the best 11s or anything like that. But you ask Hull fans about Regan Slater, and they really rate him highly. And they've got a good side this season, so they know where a good player is. So I just wonder, particularly if he comes on a free, because I think he's out of contract, Regan Slater would not surprise me to rock back up at the lane. Whether he can make an immediate impact, I'm not sure. Whether he's good enough, I'd have to watch more of him. But it's times like this now where we're coming to the end of the season and we're going to be having a look. Even us as fans can look and see, oh, well, we've been linked with this player, so let's watch a game where he's playing and see how he does, and then make an assessment of him then, rather than just go off reputation that we sold him to Hull for 50 grand, so he can't be much of a player. Because there's more context to it than that. Lou says, I think maybe Gus goes, but I'm not sure anyone offers enough to tempt us not to keep him another year. Possibly. Connor says, I'm very curious as to the backing of the owners in the summer. We still don't know the levels of funding these guys are able to put in. That's true. Jack says, we do need to pay our younger players more. Only when they've proven themselves at first team, Jack, I would say, which they have, obviously the main 4 have done. Sidney needs a new contract, I would say. And that might be
That's
an
what I
interesting
would do.
conversation.
I would concentrate on putting Peck on get him sort of almost
Level
like a
with the
gentleman's
first team.
agreement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
So almost say, you know, if someone like a Premier League team comes in with 30 million,
Yeah,
thanks, City. See you later.
yeah, 30 million. I wish.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think
But
What do you think we sell him for? We'll have a price for everybody. What do you think the number is on Peck for the club? Not what you'd want for him. What do you think the club sells him for? I'm going to ask you about all four, by the way.
England's
Yeah.
promising. I reckon they'd start negotiations for about 12. I reckon
Okay. What about
12,
Brooks?
15. Brooks, he's more of an attacking, so I reckon he'd be north of 15.
I don't.
Well,
Sariki?
see, Peck's been more consistent.
Yeah, I agree.
So so maybe the other way around. Maybe I don't know, but Brooks has got more of the eye-catching flair, hasn't he? And usually flair players like that are a bit more of a premium.
Femi?
Femi, if we can get anything like 5 million, it's his first season.
Femi
What? As in
Sariki?
too much? Too much or too little?
Too little. Way too little.
You think?
Yeah, yeah. I think he's got possibly the high. Maybe
What was that
Sidic,
rumor? What was that vicious rumor going around about Burrows?
I
How
don't
much
know.
was touted for? Was it 3 million or something
Well,
to
that's a load of
Turkey?
rubbish.
Yeah, well, I know, but
Sariki's worth more than 5 million quid.
You think decent?
I want at least 8 figures for Femi Sariki. At
Here
least.
comes Wrexham. Well, Smith needs to do better there. Played it across the front, and he was in front of the defender, and he's almost megged himself, didn't he? Yeah,
You're not having it, are you?
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
Gus Hamer.
Well, it's his final year, isn't it? I think if you can get double figures for Gus, you're laughing, aren't you?
I think he goes for about 7 or 8.
Yeah, that's what I actually thought, 8.
Yeah.
But I think if you can get double figures, then that's it. You say thanks, Gus. See you later.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's probably the starting bid, I'd say, for us opening gambit. Give us 10, and it'll probably work it down to 8.
Let's have a look. Swans keep pressing, but no end product, says Raymondo. Well, it's Wrexham now. Since you were right, Ray. At that point, that was happening. Last 5 minutes, it's been all Wrexham.
Wrexham are sort of looking to get the second goal and maybe put the game to bed for maybe distinguish the Swansea heart, if you want to call it like that. But Swansea still look threatening. I've got to say they're playing the ball around quite nicely.
Kabori nips in and nicks it away.
I'm just going to shut up, actually.
No. Yeah. As soon as you say Swansea look threatening, here come Wrexham.
Oh my word. That's some sketchy defending. Best of times. Ronaldo.
Tell you what.
No, come on, no.
No, like bloody Tom Daly would be proud of that one.
Batman. Just going on that.
Yeah.
What's the difference between that and in the penalty box?
Well, there isn't, is there?
No. So if he's given a free kick,
dive. That's right.
We need to have Gaz on it.
Yeah, we do. Oh, Sam Smith's got a score.
Oh.
You say. I don't know many more Sam Smith songs. If you can tell me, then I'll start singing them instead. I know there was interest in Brooks in January, but it doesn't necessarily mean the same suitor or suitors come back for him in the summer. Sometimes clubs change plans when other targets become available. That's right. And they may have changed manager, and they may have changed circumstances completely. Absolutely right, Lou. Connor says, do you think if we move Gus on, then we should look at getting someone else who can play the 10 as well as wingers? We play using a 10 a lot, but never have any competition for O'Hare. Interesting. I would rather have a 10 by trade and a winger by trade than a hybrid that we've got in Gus Hamer at the minute. Because I think you could say the same. We ain't got a left winger, and I know Callum O'Hare can play there, but he's not a left winger. He's a 10.
He's not, is he?
So I think we'll always find a way. But I'm not saying you have to bring 2 players in if you sell Gus, but with the ins and outs and the manoeuvrings that's going to happen within the squad, I think we can get to a place where we've got decent backup for both Callum and we bring in a legit left winger as well.
You know how you say that every player has a price for us this season?
Like the $1 million man, yeah.
Who would you say is there's like non-negotiables? They're not going. Who would you put that top 3?
Non-negotiables not going.
Not going. As in, you don't care if you offer me.
Oh right, okay. Well,
So
I don't think we're in that position, Rich.
3?
I don't think we're in that position. I can tell you 3 players that I don't think will leave, but in terms of a club can offer us anything and they won't go, well, that's not possible.
Yeah, but for you, for like, you'd be like, oh God, I'm really disappointed.
If I got to name 3 players that could definitely be at Sheffield United next season, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. But word it like that.
Sidney Peck.
Yeah.
Femi Siriki.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bamford will be there anyway.
Yeah.
Callum O'Hare.
Mm.
If you've got them 3.
I was there thinking with Callum O'Hare.
I mean Cooper as well. I want Cooper.
Yeah. Callum O'Hare, I would be very upset if he went.
Oh, I won't.
But if you said we got rid of Callum O'Hare and kept Gus, and Gus signed a new contract, would you be really upset by that?
I wouldn't be upset, but I'd prefer to keep O'Hare than Hamer.
Yes, I would. O'Hare does more for the team than Hamer does.
And O'Hare's got more in the tank, more left to give than Hamer, in my opinion.
Yes. Yeah.
Hamer's a better player, but Hamer's a better player than almost everybody in the league. So it's just, can he apply it every game? No, he can't. So
Speculative shot there by Wrexham.
Aye, good question that, Connor.
Yeah.
Scott says Hull exercised 12 months on Slater, and according to local press, talks of a new contract may be in discussions, but maybe Wilder can convince him. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Wouldn't surprise me.
Who
Ray
released
says,
him? Was it Wilder or was it?
I think it was Wilder. Yeah, I think it was Wilder.
Or was it Heckenbottom?
No, I think it was Chris. I can see Chris bringing back JR. I hope that's not Jack Robinson. I'm trying to think of another JR. Well, it's a laughing emoji, so it's Ray on the wind up, I think.
Yeah,
no,
I think so.
Thank you. Text says it's not about how much the owners can put in. It's all about fair play rules and how much we're allowed to spend. That's true. That'll count for a lot more. Peck goes for 20 to 25 million. He certainly does, but I can't see a club offering that. I think if we get an offer of 15 million quid for Sidney Peck, he goes.
And a good, decent buy percentage.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, we always work those in, don't we? If a club puts 20 million on the table, I think City goes. I agree, Lou, but I think lower gets him. Steve Rosen had a good chat with City at the hotel, says Sheila. Interesting to know what was said between them. I know they did. And without being that guy to go like that, I was standing about that far away from them both. So, incredible that. Patrick Bamford were having a long conversation with owners as well. But they were really.
And
they
how
were
did
deep
they smell, Jimmy?
Oh,
just for Dave's benefit. I've
already spoken to Dave about this. Listen, I'm not a connoisseur of the waft, but I'm not quite up there. I'm nowhere near Dave the Nose levels, so I can't rank him on the George Baldock scale of incredibility. No. But it smelled good, which as you'd expect. Corner to Wrexham comes in from left hand side, headed across. Oh, I thought that were in.
Oh, yeah.
Callum Doyle.
Back post.
Callum Doyle, one of the most overrated players in the league.
Yeah, Doyle headed it back and a bit too high, wasn't it? Rathbone, wasn't it? Yeah.
Peck 15 mil. If a big sell on percentage, I agree, Paul. That's where I am, mate. Brooks,
Yeah.
9 to 10 million, he goes. Agreed. Gus, 6 million, he goes, possibly. Sariki, 12. Yeah, those would be the trigger valuations, I think. I agree with that. I agree with that. I'm about there on all of them.
Brooks 9 to 10, yeah. I could see that. Sariki's not 12 million. So you're telling me, Lou, that Sariki's more valuable than Brooks?
Yeah. To a Premier League side. Yeah, you can't just look at the attacking intent that they bring as a player.
But no disrespect to Sariki here, but he can't defend much either.
Oh, no.
Jimmy, come on.
No.
Let's go back. Second goal for Coventry.
Yeah, we can go back.
Coventry 2 goals. He could, I'm
Look, he's improved, all right. Look, I have always been a critic of his positional play and his in-game defending. It must be an instruction to fullbacks to stand off the man. It's half-time, by the way, obviously. To stand off the man, because everybody does it. All four of them do it. Hoover does it. McCallum does it. Burrows does it, and Sariki does it. They allow their man to run at them for some reason. Don't know why they don't get tighter. Maybe they don't want to be spun or caught. But I would go to the man when they're less danger, further out wide, and keep them under pressure. We don't do that as a team, unfortunately. Sariki, I think his potential is huge. His ceiling is so high. I think 12 million quid is fair. Possibly, for me. I know you're not having it.
I agree to disagree.
That's all right. Sariki, 5 million, says free shots. 15 million minimum for me. There you go. Here comes Scott. Peck 15 plus. Brooks 10 to 15. Sariki 10 to 15. Hamer 5 to 8. Not far off either. Not far off where I am as well.
Yeah, but come on. This is Sheffield United we're talking about.
Yeah.
Are we really going to get all that for them?
No, we'll get it for two of them.
Yeah, but okay. So what we got? So let's say we sold nightmare scenario. We sold Brooks and Sariki.
Yeah, 20 mil.
20 mil. Yeah.
22. Yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. I'm looking more at the higher numbers. 5 million's quite a big number, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite a big scope.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, okay. 10. All right. Okay. Yeah, 10. 10's probably.
Can't believe you caved.
I can be swung by 10.
Can't believe you caved. Unbelievable from you, Rich.
Yeah,
I expected
more. No, because you've got to think about it. They're young England players, aren't they? And as soon as you put young England players, you might
English. Yeah.
English. Yeah.
They're not England players, are they? City is. He's in under 21s in it, but other two aren't. I think we've got to take everything into consideration. Nothing less than 20 million for me. Gus easily 6, Brooks 10, Femi around 10 to 15. Hope you all did well at Cheltenham. Did you have a flutter, mate, at Cheltenham?
Me? No.
No.
I try the accumulators at football, and I'm no good at them. So what's the point of me doing horses?
My dad follows horses. That's why we're in Tenerife this week. I tried ringing him on his birthday, and he's ignored me. So I couldn't even get a tip off him. So there you go. There you go.
You didn't even wish him a happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you, mate. I know. He replied to everybody in Platinum Chat, though, didn't he? Didn't reply to his son, but he replied to everybody else in Platinum Chat. Unbelievable. Peck 18 to 22 mil. Sariki 15. Brooks 12 for me. I think that's a touch high. Helen says if Gus goes, if Gus does go, it won't be to an English club. I think it'll be a European graveyard for him. Possibly.
He'll go back to Dutch league. He'll go back to the Netherlands, I reckon.
Will the plug socket says if Peck goes, who do you hope the club go in for to replace him?
Would we replace him?
Yeah, that's another thing, isn't it? Do we look at Rothwell, Arblaster, and Gyro initially, and then maybe a good loan signing to come in and complement that?
If the money we saved, and arguably because he's only a youngster, Peck's not going to be saving. We're not going to be saving a lot, but would you then turn around and maybe give Gyro an improved contract? Maybe say,
100%.
oh, maybe sign him
I'd
up to
never
an extra
mind
2
that.
years.
I'd be giving Gyro an improved contract and the armband.
Yeah,
I think he's top class. Top class.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'd like somebody like Will Smallbone, you know. He's on loan at Millwall at the minute. He's been injured for a lot of the season, but I think he's a really tidy footballer. James says 6 for Gus, 6 to 9 for City. Ooh, with a 50% sell on. Brooks 10 to 12 with a sell on, and Sariki 12. That's low for City, that mate. Low for City.
Yeah, but I reckon as Premier League teams are going to know that we're going to need to sell, so they're going to try and do the low ball on us.
Yeah, possibly, but there's no point in selling them for a low ball fee, is there? Because if we need to bridge a gap of between 25 and 35 million, what's point in Gus? Yeah, because he's at the end of his contract. If somebody offers you 5 million for City Peck,
if we don't sell anyone, then like with any of them, the supporters can't complain about the owners because they'll have to stick 35 million of that in from their own pocket.
That's right. I don't think we'll have a problem getting the right offers for the players we don't want to sell. I think we'll have a problem getting players out like Chong and Shackleton and dare I say McGuinness and players like this. So that is where I think we might struggle, to be honest.
I still can't believe we've paid money for McGuinness.
He's a very nice fella, I have to say.
They usually are nice fellas, but it's probably because he's getting paid quite a bit.
Absolutely right.
I'll be a nice fella if I got paid what he got paid.
Tex says, if we do a player swap, I say send Peck to West Ham and they send us 3 second team players as payment. How does this get valued in relation to fair play rules? No idea, Tex, but you are obviously trying to shuffle it around and I like it. The only thing I would say is I think he ends up at Brentford, personally, City Peck, because it's a clear link there with Keith Andrews, who's seen him and knows about him. Good relationship between the clubs because Wilder talks to Andrews and stuff. He was on our coaching staff. I really think City Peck could end up at Brentford. London boy, goes back down there. There's a chance that Forest show interest in him as well. If that's the case, Bindon has to be in the conversation for a Part X.
So go on then. Part X for Bindon. What would you accept?
So I would take probably 5 million plus Bindon.
So you think Bindon's worth 5 million plus?
Yeah.
Really?
What would you say? He's 21. He's been our best defender this season.
He's not a Brit.
What?
He's not a Brit.
No, that's true. That's true. I don't know, mate, is the honest answer. Maybe more for Peck, but I don't know. Kids, can you really go to him and demand 10 million plus Tyler Bindon? It's a big ask, isn't it?
You can demand whatever you want. It's Forest. They've got a Forest tax.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
We've got a United
25
tax.
million plus Bindon. Really hope Peck stays. He loves the club and has so much potential. I agree, Tom. To be honest, Tom, I think it goes one or two ways with City. I do think he'll be sold. But I also think there's a world where he signs an improved contract. And if that's the case, obviously with a sell-on, if a Prem club comes in, it's like a handshake agreement with Wilder or the club, or even written into his deal, which it should be. If a Prem club comes in and offers 20 or 25 million, he's allowed to talk to him. But if he's willing to sign a new contract on first team terms where he's on parity with players like maybe even Bamford up there with his top earners, I'd give him the armband. I'd give him or Gyro the armband next season. And that's what I'd like to see personally. Jack says, we need players that are experts in their positions. I really believe what is affecting us is the lack of pacey wingers. Yeah, but again, that's if we stick with that formation. Sorry, I meant as in getting in a 10 as well as a winger. I didn't word it very well. So if we sell Gus, Connor's basically asking, do you think we need both a winger and a 10? I think that's the question.
Yeah. Well, no. I wouldn't want a first choice 10. I wouldn't mind a progressive 10, if you get what I mean. Like someone to nurture. Because I'd reckon you'd put O'Hare in the 10.
And I think somebody like City could play further forward anyway.
Mm.
I don't know.
But
I don't know. We'll see.
I know we've got, because they're only available now, but everyone seems to be forgetting about Arblaster. Arblaster was supposedly going to be the next best England midfielder, getting tapped up, all the rest of it. He's, a pre-season under him, he might be back to it.
True, my mate. I hope so. That's what we're all hoping
but
for.
But then who do you drop? Then you know what I mean. It's.
O'Hare needs to add more goals, says Jack. Jack, this is his strongest goal and assist season ever in his career.
Yes,
he has.
But yeah,
goals and
but I got shut down in the 90 after 90.
But who by?
Because I remember. I'm going to clip this. You got said, Richard does long hours. That's where you mentioned this. Pat Bamford's
sounds like something I'd say. Sounds like something.
Pat Bamford's top scorer at 10 goals. O'Hare's 9. I said that 90 after 90.
No, O'Hare goals and assists. I think just now.
Well,
goals and assists. I think he's on 15. I think he's on 15 goals and assists. So it's something like 8 goals, 7 assists, or it might even be 8 goals, 9 assists, or something like that. He's doing really well this season in terms of output.
He needs to add more. He has too many gilt-edged opportunities.
I think that's harsh. I think he's done really well this season with us. I think he's faded a little bit in the last 3 or 4 games, and he could probably do with a break. But I think he has been the consistent player in a really, really sort of a season of turmoil, really, in terms of up and down and inconsistencies. I think he's been the one that we could lean on a little bit more.
With reflection from the other night and what I had said, I think that he's gone down a couple of levels to what he was and what we expect from him, but still a good player. If you get what I mean.
I do.
He's been player of the season material.
So now he returns to just above average. Is that a letdown to you?
Yeah, because I know how good he can be.
Yeah, but obviously, I think that's a little bit harsh.
I know it's a little bit harsh. But
it's all opinions, mate. Listen, this is why I love having you on, because you'll say exactly what you're thinking. So.
Not always.
I was watching them two react to a score.
I'm just waiting for our clips for our first 45.
I know, yeah, when we're on screen. Russ says Gus 8 million. Yeah, Peck 20 to 25. Brooks 10 to 15. Femi 10 to 15. Yeah, I think Peck's a little high there. Cooper, Gyro, and Bamford says a lot. Heard Jimmy would sponsor Jack Robinson if he came back. No, thank you. Free Shots says, Jim, do you think we have a push for top 2 next season? I'm positive we will have 1. Bamford, Riedewald, McCallum, Cooper, Tanganga, and 2 of Peck, Hamer, Femi, and Sariki, I think you mean. Femi and Brooks. Most likely, and a wilder window. I think we'll be strong next year. We have absolutely zero idea what we're going to look like. I would expect 6 new first teamers next season, probably. So we'll wait and see is the answer. I'm confident we'll go strong. Free Shots is probably the best I can give you at the minute. Batman says, Sariki, yes, I think he's more valuable, Rich. He has all of the physical qualities and attributes Premier League clubs look for, especially in that position. All opinions, Premier League clubs are all over it. Athlete. You're saying this is Sheffield United. We got 15 million for Asula. That's true. Yeah, very true, Scott.
Very true.
Very true. Lou says, I picked that name up off the Hilton floor, Jim, right after I put that bourbon and coke down that I nursed for an hour while listening to Steve Rosen. I'll pick it up again. There you go. Yeah, Lou just getting his in. Do you know that Lou's played for Chris Wilder as well, Rich?
No.
Did you know that? Yeah, he has. He was captain, yeah. He doesn't mention it often, does he?
Well,
he clearly does. That shows how often you read Platinum Chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm too busy with public.
He mentions it every day. Well, he used to be fair, until he got loads of stick about it. And then he stopped mentioning it.
Fair enough.
Been doing some sketches whilst listening to the watch-along and might have some potential assets for combo, Jimmy. Tom, you are so talented, my mate. I'll DM you once I have a full set to see if you want them.
As long as you're not sketching me.
Tom,
too big a head.
Tom, not from. He said recently he wants to get more involved with what we're doing. He is more than welcome. I have seen his editing skills, which are brilliant. His sketching skills, which are brilliant. His design on screen. He's the one that came up with the designs for the Wrexham badge and the Chef Wednesday badge. Top man. You could be a huge asset for us, Tom. Excuse me. So if you want to be more involved, pal, thank you. Then you can be. Sheila says, had just enough cash for petrol to get home from Cheltenham. Okay, so it's been a bad week then, Sheila, has it? Sorry about that. Nearly had no wheels. Scott says, let's not forget we have Ryan O'Neill coming back who can play out wide, which has done for Lincoln and scored a few. Yeah, absolutely right. Different type of player, but so is Gus. Gus into typical left winger. He's been playing on right as well, I think, Ryan O'Neill, for Lincoln. Jack says, as a team up there, as a main number 10, there needs to be more. I don't know what that's in relation to, Jack, to be honest. I scored as well, Rich, says Lou. There you go, he scored. He was captain and he scored at Bramall Lane.
Well, I think being the captain, you should have scored. You know what I mean?
Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
You know what
we
I
are
mean?
back underway.
Yep.
At the
race course.
It's a Small World Stadium.
Small World.
It's a world of laughter, a world of... I think they come out to that, don't they, now?
I don't know, do they?
It's a small
I'm too busy listening to your...
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Sometimes.
Thanks, mate. Thanks.
Sorry.
Surprising, really, because you'd think they wouldn't take the mickey out of themselves like that, but... It's a world of laughter.
I think they play on it now, don't they? They're a bit like you.
Rich, they don't come out to that song, mate. I can't.
No, I mean, no, oh, that was a...
Ooh.
No, but, no,
they lean into it, don't
they? They don't care now, do they? Before it was like, oh yeah, but we've got to follow, fair play regulations and stuff. But they just don't care now, do they?
No.
They're gonna be like your Leeds, where they think that they're gonna be like Champions League bound and stuff.
No
like
one
that,
likes
so.
us. We don't care. No one likes us.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Yeah.
Three Shots is just asking, Lou scored for Sheffield United. It was the Bash charity event where fans got the chance to participate pre-match in their own game.
It was a screamer.
And Lou was, Lou were not only in the side, he was the captain and played well by all accounts because he keeps telling us he played well. One right back instead of Sariki. I like Kabori, who's playing tonight. I do like Kabori. I'm not a big Van Uwick fan. I like Callum Britton as well. Who else is there? Furlong's not bad at Ipswich, I suppose. Kramer would have to be the one at Millwall. Yeah, I know he plays centre half as well, but he's been playing right back, and I think.
But see, they're all top.
Oh yeah, I don't think it was who should we bring in. He was just saying who would you one right back instead of Sariki.
Yeah.
But if we got rid of Sariki, it'd be interesting, wouldn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see Wilder go back in for Jimmy Dunn. He loves a long-term target, doesn't he?
Yeah. And
he's a leader.
Look how that's panned out with Hoover.
I know. And Rothwell.
Yeah.
So far. Here come Wrexham. Yeah. Broadhead again. Shoots. Yeah. Just wide.
Ooh. Can see what he was trying to do there. Edge of the box and shape to go into the opposite top bin. But see, that's a slip from Swansea again. It's just little levers. That goal for Wrexham would have been, you put it down to a Swansea defensive mistake. Obviously, it is going to be a defensive mistake for them to score, but Wrexham just need to. Swansea need to just tighten it up a bit, and just the Wrexham do not look confident when they're in the final third, where Swansea are doing these intricate passings.
Josh says, winds me up this Wrexham stuff now, and the worst thing is I look at their squad and cannot for the life of me work out why they're doing so well. Yeah, I'm with you. I have this argument with Cal on a regular basis. He thinks they're immense. and I think they're okay. Okay, I think what they have got is strength in depth, and that I suppose that's Callum's argument as well. Oh, they want a penalty. It's not going to be.
No, I wouldn't like a penalty to be done for that.
So Wrexham can bring in a player, and it doesn't really downgrade their 11, but the overall first 11 isn't top end Championship anyway. So I get the depth thing, and maybe later on in games that would help. No, it's not a pen. Now it's not a pen. It'd be really weak.
Yeah, but he's got to look at this. Look.
Well, maybe just from that angle. From
and
that
that
angle.
and the ref, and that's referee's eye line.
I know. Come on, guys.
I know he's got to be stronger, but I've seen them given.
Oh right, it says free shots. Jack says Lou was on James Bodd's AI target list, and Lou says it was pretty broken, Jack. So yeah, it's possible.
Don't downplay yourself, Lou.
was that a pen? Says Raymondo. It's questionable. Batman says I'd really like a good centre half in the summer, lads. A first ball one that attacks things. Someone more imposing. I like Jaff and Bindon. They're not an ideal pairing for me. Completely agree. Completely. They're not physical enough. I think I said this on 90 after 90. Not physical enough. That's the wrong word. I don't think they're imposing enough. I think they're two fairly small centre halves.
What about Charlton centre forward?
At Lyndon Dykes.
I think Jaff was a bit imposing on him.
I know. Well, yeah, true. I thought you were on about because we've been linked with Lyndon Dykes somewhere, so no, thank you. But this is why when I suggested we were talking about a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-1-2 other night, and a rogue shout suggested McGuinness in the middle of the three, only just because of what we've got. It might even, I'd be okay with Ben Mee on the left and maybe Bindon on Tanganga at middle, Bindon on right, whatever you want to do with that, but. I just think we need a little bit more physicality in there than we've got.
Yeah.
Harry Suter would be ideal, but we're not going to guarantee we can get the same Harry Suter.
I'd rather have me. I'd rather have me just for the experience.
Selfish.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you mean Ben Mee?
And he's ex-Burnley from round here, so yeah, we'll go with that.
Where is Ben Mee, says Jack. He's not in the squad. Not in the squad.
Shall we put a few sort of rumours along? Do you think he might have had a falling out with Wilder?
No. Let's not do that. Let's not just start rumours flying.
Why?
No, I think
it's fun.
No, because Wilder has said in the post-match when he was asked about Ben Mee that he was just out of the squad for tactical reasons, and that is because he went one further by saying if we need to bring a centre half on, it's usually for like an impact in both boxes. And Mark McGuinness, he feels, has the chance of being more impactful than Ben Mee in that sense. So,
yeah, but sometimes if it's in our box, we don't want him that impactful.
Behave yourself. Yeah. I'm proud of him now, so you've got to behave yourself. I said that about our two centre backs a fair few weeks ago. Need a Suter type next to one of them. I agree. Imagine Tanganga and Suter together next season. The Suter. Thanks, Jimmy. I can't get Small World out of my head now. Sorry about that. It is one of them, innit? It is one of them, Ellen. You can't.
Yeah.
Sorry. Good second ball defenders, both of them. What some people call ball-playing defenders. Not combative enough. Want an Egan or a Suter type. You'll never get another Suter. You know what I mean. Yeah. I do. Sorry, I'm trying to
10 and 4 different things
here. Ben Mee was at Blackburn match while Blades were playing. Burnley match, I think you all weren't he, Paul? But yeah, he was. Wonder why? He was great, then had surgery, played well, and dropped out. Makes sense. Now
he would have probably got beaten up if he was at Blackburn.
Yeah, possibly. He's a Burnley legend, isn't he? Lazy from Nunes. Or Nuns.
Silly little fouls.
I'm going to say his name wrong.
See, Swansea there, 77% possession, 29 touches in the passes in the final third, and 5 touches in the opposition box. They've come out this second half looking a point to prove, but
means no, though, mate, does it?
No, it doesn't. We know that. At least they've come out for the second half. Not saying anything.
Sorry, Helen. Wrexham again into the box. It's
Yeah.
crossed. Timor clears.
Timor. Would you call that a clearance, or would you say an have it? Go on,
Yeah, possibly.
Have it. See, Swansea are trying to press them high, aren't they? Here's Sanderberg Mark II. Renault goes and sees out.
Have you seen some of the new Ramble merch we've got, pal?
No, I haven't. See, I had one of your Ramble merches, if you remember rightly.
I do. Of course I do. You're one of the first.
I've been, well.
Long-term Rambler, you, mate. Platinum Rambler, long term.
I don't forget, mate. Digits when I joined you. I think I was like third or fourth.
You weren't. Yeah, you weren't. You were one of the first. Yeah, definitely. Rob Kerr was the first. Anyway, yeah, we've got some really good merch coming out.
Are they in really fat boy size? Because I would really need to be. I had a supply run from work of new polo tops.
Okay.
And I think
if you look in the Ramble News group,
yeah,
I've posted them in there. Have a little look, see what you think.
Hang on, need to.
We're hoping to get them out next week, by the way.
And I was just negotiating my setup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, phone was behind the third table up, you know.
All right, got you.
Sorry,
mate. It's not long since that I were doing them sort of setups as well, don't you?
Yeah. Only Jimmy has noticed the setup I've got tonight.
It looked similar to my old kitchen setup. That.
Oh yeah, but I've put the big lamp behind the laptop.
Yeah.
So if the missus comes downstairs, she'll tell me a new one.
Moving all furniture around just for stream.
Yeah, you put that back.
While Rich is doing that, Lou says, thoughts on Cleary, lads? If we go and get him, does he start? I'm a fan, would like to see it. Not seen enough of him, Lou, in all honesty. I love an exciting young player who's got high potential or seen to have high potential. From what I've seen of him, I really like him. Talking to Cal, who's a big Barnsley fan, he loves him, but I can't take that as a reasonable. You what, mate?
He loves that one.
He loves that. He loves that. Steve Snell says we could tighten our. I would like him though, Luke, and I'm not sure. I think he might have to start if we're selling somebody like Hamer to go and get him. We could tighten our defence now by playing Hjelde instead of Burrows. Every side we play knows where we're weak at left back. Same happened last year. Signed Holding for Robbo, didn't play him. History repeated itself. I would say that they're also trying to drop it on Adam Davies's head because they know, but there's nothing we can do about that. I would like to see Burrows a bit further forward. I'd like us to go 4-2-3-1 tomorrow. Bamford up top, Burrows on left wing, and Hjelde at left back. That's how I'd like us to go, but I don't think we will. So there you go.
Yeah, well, that Hjelde, he looks good.
I think
when we've had back against the wall, and he was in the promotion side last season, so he must be half decent.
He looks good. I wasn't that bothered about him signing, but he's looked all right.
No.
If McCallum was fit, Burrows doesn't get a start, albeit different type of players. We need to tighten the back line. I think Burrows has got better, but I still don't think he's back to last season's levels. So, disappointing overall.
Where did you say you've posted this bit about the merch?
You know, in the Ramble News, the one with the gold icon.
Gold icon. All right, yep, there, got it.
Scroll up a bit. I've posted.
Oh yes, I see it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I did see them actually,
but
then I looked at them and I thought they'll never fit me.
Mate, we go up to 5XL.
Yeah, but is that?
No, it's
proper 5XL.
Yeah, it is. It is. In fact, it's probably about half a size generous, but not so much
Is
as to
it?
mess about with your sizes.
Oh, fantastic. Well,
I've got mine coming next week, and we're officially launching the shop next week, I think. So, looking forward to it.
I can't have that Didsy one because I'll just stain it.
Steady. Steady.
No,
You like him as
not
much as
that.
Cal Fowler?
He's that good, Didsy.
He is that good. I've ordered one of them. I've
Have
ordered
you?
a Didsy hoodie in Arctic white. So it's a big mistake, I know that, but I'll probably just wear it inside.
Yeah, and wear a bib.
I just
fatigue
needed
and
one.
all the rest
I
of it.
needed one.
I'll probably go safe and go for the Coops one or the Blaster card.
Or Starbucks.
Yeah, well.
Oh dear. Ray says, yes, good shout with that. Burrows further forward. Love that. Play Kjelder at fullback. New merch looks slick, to be fair. Thank you, Tom, not from. If you want to have a go at designing some bits for us, mate, you're more than welcome. 5XL is a tent, says Ramaman. Or comfortable for some. You know, you never know, do you, Ramaman? Liam says...
I hate to say it, I shop at a shop that...
Giacomo.
Six, yeah, but no, not Giacomo. I'm a... What is it? A bad rhino.
All right, is that what that is? I don't know.
I'm that big. Sorry,
mate. I am on a. You know, I'm on a fitness kick now, so
I'm tempted to join you in that fitness kick, but
you're more than welcome, mate.
Yeah,
you're more than welcome.
6'6", Primark is more of a boob tube on me. My t-shirt.
All right. Okay. What an image! What an image! Evening, lads. What players do you want to come through the door in the next window? Oh, Liam. Normally, I would want more time for this, but we have got a bit of time because we're watching Wrexham and Swansea aren't really penetrating. So, Tom, never mind that. Don't tempt me. I'm tempting you. You know what we're going for now? You've seen the type of things we're designing, like already branded sort of spin-offs, if you like. So that's the theme currently. I need a tent, says Ray. I love mine, says Paul. I'm not having I love mine shirt. Not a chance. But what players would you want to see come through the door in the next window? Anybody in mind particularly, Rich?
I think we'll probably go back for Cleary, won't we?
Yep. I like that because I think Gus goes and I think that gives us more balance.
Yep. I think that's the sort of market we're going to have to start shopping in. We can't keep on. But then it's the argument of do we have to sign many permanents? Do we go for?
I don't think we will.
Loans?
I agree. I think we might look at somebody like Jimmy Dunn, like we mentioned already. Mm-hmm. I think that's probably if Sariki goes, but and I don't say Jimmy Dunn just as a lazy shout. I say Jimmy Dunn because he fits the mould of what we need so well in terms of he's a leader and he's a big lad and he's somebody that has character that we want. He's a previous captain. I don't know if he's still captain, but he's certainly a previous captain. I would like him as a player. I think he's a good championship player. I don't think he's a brilliant championship player. People will push back on me for it, but the intangibles, what you can't measure in stats and data, I think he provides you in abundance, and he's still young enough to be a decent signing for us. So that is why I would like somebody like Jimmy Dunn coming into our club, and that is where I think realistically we have to look now that we're no longer a parachute team. We have to look at these sort of signings where we're being smarter rather than.
Would you, if we sell, like we say, 2 to 3 players, do you buy 2 to 3 players?
No,
or do you
possibly not.
Or do you sort of roll the dice and say maybe we get 2 to 3 better loans?
You've got to look at it, Rich. We have got a bloated squad now. We've got a squad of about 33 or something like that. If we sell 3 players in the summer, 4 players maybe, we're down to 29, and then you lose all the loans, and you're back to about 24 anyway. Then we've got up to 5 loans to get in. So I would be trying to sell as many as we can that we don't want, obviously. Talking about your Shackletons, Davis will leave, Ings will leave, me will leave. All these sort of big ticket, not playing sort of players. Ogbeni goes back. I think we try and move Chong on, but I'm not sure we will. I think we'll try and move McGuinness. I'm not sure we will.
I don't think
all these sort of things. So then why would we be bringing in more players? So I think the players that we do bring in to start in front of those boys are loans.
Yeah.
So I think next season we could be looking at Cooper in goal, maybe a Jimmy Dunn or a Femi Sariki at right back, Tanganga, loan, possibly Bindon, McCallum in the centre, it'd be Sidney Peck or loan, alongside Gyro, hopefully, O'Hare in the 10, somebody hopefully like a Cleary at left wing, Andre Brooks on the right, and Bamford up top.
All right, shot that.
Oh, you're in front of me now.
Am I? Sorry. I'm on.
All right. No, leave it. I'll catch you up.
Yeah.
Catch you. What you on?
Yes, you can go forward, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. What are you on?
65, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
right.
30.
Okay, I'm with you. That's good. We're in front of where we were.
Not about 10 seconds. Okay.
Corner comes in.
Good cross in. Oh,
shoot!
It's it.
Oh. Come on, Swans.
Into the imaginary cop.
Wow! Look at that airline.
I know. I wish I had an airline like that.
I forgot about him, old Val Coob or whatever he's called.
No, that is decent. That.
Here comes Josh.
One of my most disliked players. Preferred his dad.
You dislike Josh Windass as a player?
Yeah. Oh, and a person, but
really.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why?
I just don't like him. He's a bit. Do you know something? And I hate to compare him to him, but he's a bit like who I love, Billy Sharp, but he's a bit like a Sheffield Wednesday Billy Sharp. He's one of them players that you look. I love Billy Sharp before you say.
Yeah, but if he's yours, you love him, and if he's not, then you can't stand him.
He's one of them that you just
a Robbie Savage.
Yeah, well, Paul Dickoff. If anyone can remember that far back.
Without the all. Yeah. Okay. Player parodies, yes, Tom. Yeah. So logos that you've seen the merch, Tom. You know what we're going for.
Yeah,
that would be class. I want some merch when it's out, Jimmy. Thank you, Liam. Thank you for your support, mate. And we'll make sure you know where it is. I think you can sign up to a mailing list now if you want to do that. The link is in the Platinum. I'm not sure if you're in the Platinum group. Steve says, regards incomings and leaders. Walker will be our new right back on a free. Could be. And be captain. Re-sign Souza to lead the midfield. Not going to happen. And bring a cult figure in. Souter to return along with Hamza, Sims and Johnson. So by Johnson, do you mean Mikey Johnston? So you think we're going to sign Kyle Walker, Harry Souter, Vinny Souza, Hamza Chowdhury, Ellis Sims, and Mikey Johnston. Six of those players.
You're having, Steve. I'm having what he's having.
Steve, well, I'm not against it, but it's just not going to happen, is it, pal? Tom says, I know it's probably wishful thinking.
That'll be as good as window as this January window.
Incredible. Does anyone know where he is in his recovery? It was back in light training, I heard. Probably won't play for the rest of the season, probably Harry Souter. I wouldn't have thought, Tom. Only in light training, I think Tom says, Ray, same as. Helen says, whoever we go for in the summer, height has to be a serious consideration. Yes. Height and physicality, athleticism. We need someone we can target from set pieces. Yeah, we do, but we also need, if we're going to be looking at...
Where the hell are you going, Vigoro?
I'll tell you what, Vigoro. If you go up to the Prem, you need athletes. And we don't want to be making... We're obviously trying to get in the promotion, stay in the promotion conversation. But we don't want to be doing a huge overhaul as well, season after season. So we need some good young athletes as well, I would say. Like Femi Sariki. Anyway. 69 minutes on the clock. I've caught up on all the comments. Rich,
yeah. Yeah, you with me?
Yeah, I've caught up with you.
You can't. Not up with the, proper bit, but
Yeah, well, I could be.
yeah, you could be. You could
Text
be.
says,
Oh
anyone
yeah,
got
just really spoil it for me.
Yeah. Anyone got details of Cooper's injury and if surgery is required, which knee, etc.? No, mate. Don't know. Don't know, to be honest. They won't release
I
that sort
don't
of
want Cooper
information.
to come back this season.
You want him to just have a rest and
Yeah,
be good to go for next year?
if he needs to go under the knife, go under the knife. Any
Now.
players who have got nigglies, so even like
Niggles.
Shackleton, for instance, even though I don't want to see him in a blade shirt, because
Wow.
it would be nice to see him in a blade shirt to see what we've paid for him.
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it Jamie Dumpling came up with a stat of how much his wage was and how much per
No.
minute we've seen him?
Were it Shackleton or Tom Davis, that?
I'm not sure. I
Tom
think it was
Davis is the one
Shackleton.
that Lee keeps a track of.
All
He
right.
won't be at the minute because he's been out for last day at Cheltenham today with his family and friends. So
All right.
he'll be 3 sheets with all dirt, bald and brilliant.
Phew.
But yeah, I'm sure we can get you an update on the Tom Davis minutes per cost per minute ratio or whatever it is that he does.
Do we know if Lee had a successful Cheltenham?
We don't.
No.
I don't think I've had a message either. So
All right. So he's
that could
probably
mean one of
big
two
then.
things: that he's had a bad day or that he's having a really good day. So
He's one big.
yeah. George Motson. Sorry, mate. I've only just seen your message.
Oh dear.
George Motson, the man on the mic. I'm with George Motson tomorrow for the watch-along of Birmingham versus Sheffield United.
And I will be watching as I'm going around the supermarket.
Nice.
So you won't be getting comments off me.
Fair enough, but you'll be there with us.
I'll be there in spirit.
Thanks, mate.
I'm probably. No.
Points lost from winning positions this season.
That's
Sheffield
a right
United,
stat.
24, top of the table.
I love how they keep on putting these stats up and we're always at the top.
In fact, it was somebody put that in the chat this morning. I don't know. It was Jamie Dumpling, I think, that put it in the chat. I couldn't believe it when I read it. And then John Asquith messaging me. And I said that. I said 24 points we've dropped, and it's incredible.
I never thought with a Wilder team that we would be sort of so roll over and tickle. Like,
honestly,
I don't think he's even used his catchphrase this season of walking out the. What was it? Walking out the
front
don't
door.
walk out the back door. Yeah,
don't walk out.
Door.
Don't leave through the back door. We walk out the front door or something.
Yeah. I don't think he's used that this season, and it's like that's it's like a big kitty waiting for our belly to be scratched half the time.
That's a free kick. Played for by O'Brien.
Sandberg, number 2.
He's a good player, O'Brien. He's becoming a bit more unlikable since playing for Wrexham.
It's a bit like that, isn't it? Who would you have out of Wrexham? Would you have O'Brien still?
Yeah, I don't think he starts for us though.
No.
In terms of starters, I'm not sure they've got many. A Conquo minute for Davis.
Dominic is coming off. Who's coming on?
Vidal comes on for Sanderberger. Oh, you say Sanderberger, Marko Stamenic.
Yeah. Oh, well. He's played that well.
Come on. Come on. 24 points from winning positions is ridiculous. Wilder needs to stamp that out in the summer, says Scott. He needs to stamp it out now, Scott, but you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It's the sign of a weak mentality, which is really worrying. Leaders, we've been saying it for ages. We need more leaders. Blades Ranger says, hi, Jimmy. I get my foot pot off in 3 weeks. Can't wait to get back to Bramall Lane. I should manage to get to the Blackburn game. Maybe see you there, mate. Yes, I hope so, pal. That would be great. I'll be there. I'll be there. Who sang that?
I need to come down. I need to. Hang on. I'll Google it.
Unbelievable.
I told you I'm not that musical. I'm not a music dictionary.
A
He says
musical dictionary.
a music dictionary. I'm not. I'm not. Mind you, I had a. I'll probably have a very excitable stepdaughter. Tomorrow when she discovers that her favourite band's playing in the nearest town to us in July. Oh, JLS.
Oh, are they?
Yes. I don't know why they would want to come. Or I live near Keighley, so I don't know why they
played
would
at
want to come
Keighley.
to Keighley. Yeah.
Nice. How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah. Oh, good ball in.
Oh. Tell you what, it's not been great from Swansea. This.
No, it hasn't. But neither has it. Wrexham don't deserve, I don't think, to be. They haven't really troubled that goal, have they? If you think about it, that's
No,
their mean. The only meaningful shot they've had is the goal. What a watch-along we've had.
I know. You're telling me that my heart won't beat again.
Oh, no, Jimmy. I was thinking that she's playing the CD all over again.
James Brown, Maury.
Oh, good ball. Good
Four
ball.
tops. I'll be there. Tune.
Yeah.
Scott says, you say we need leaders, but who is available or within budget that we can bring in? There's always leaders scattered about, Scott. Don't you worry about that.
Yes, but Jimmy, all leaders are sometimes not good players.
Absolutely, they have to be. Yeah, it's got to be a balance.
Zed Robinson example.
He's not a
because
leader.
you can't turn around and say Robinson was not a good leader.
Well, you
could.
Yes, I can.
Because some of the examples.
The man who went and screamed in referees' faces was a good leader. The man who assaulted his own teammates on the pitch was a good leader.
No,
the man who didn't acknowledge fans on his way in and out of stadiums.
Before you go into one,
was a good leader.
I'm not. He wasn't.
No,
compared to what we had,
he was aggressive. He was physical. That doesn't make you a good leader.
How can he get booked for that? When that's busting.
What minute are you on?
I'm on 77.
I'll pause.
What are you on?
I'll pause. 78. 78:30. I'm on.
All right.
All right.
How have you gone like?
I had to change channel because commentary went.
All right. Oh, you never told me that, did you?
I've only just done it, and then I realised I'm in front of you again. Should be now. Steve says Sousa's out of favour at Wolfsburg and second bottom in deep relegation trouble. He's only been involved in 15 out of 25 games. Got to be worth an inquiry. There is no way we will get.
He'll go back. He'll go back. Oh, there's going to be punch-ups here. He'll go back to Brazil.
Yeah, he will. He won't. He might be seen in England again. He won't be in Championship if he does.
No, or go to Spain.
He's been in Spain. He's been at Espanyol. Yeah.
Yeah.
More chance of Sam Curtis being our starting right back than Kyle Walker next season. Disagree, Ian. Disagree with that, I'm afraid. What minute are you on, pal?
I am on 78, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
23, 24.
I hope for an exciting last 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's not been a great game, has it? I've enjoyed your company, mate, but it's not been a great game.
Thank you. No, likewise. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's two very nervous teams, I think, who don't really want to make a mistake.
Yeah, it's not been a great watch.
Wrexham haven't been sort of the earth beaters that they claim to be. If they come to Bramwell Lane like that, I wouldn't be scared.
No.
Then we need to turn up. Good header, good defensive header. That. But see, Wrexham are they're still coming forward, aren't they? They're not. I think they're a bit like they do miss Kiefer Moore when he's not there, don't they?
Yeah.
Big Kiefer Moore gap, a bit like us, really. I think first lot of games that we didn't have Kiefer Moore, we were missing him, weren't we? This season, well, obviously losing 6 on the bounce.
I can't. I'm gonna have to turn this off as well. I'm not gonna, because we're just caught up on time again. But I'm on the Rob and Ryan stream, and it is appalling.
I'll turn it down.
Yeah, I have done. Ridiculous. But I like to have the commentary on it background, just so I know what players are really that are. Otherwise I'm squinting.
What? So what's us guest hosts will you have to try and guess?
Well, when Jordan Motson's here, I don't have to do any work. So
yeah, I'm sorry, I'm making you do overtime, aren't I?
I know you are. Who is that play? Who is that guy in the white shirt?
Number who? Championship this season, 76 goals conceded, 14. Wrexham. So was that good or bad? No, they haven't conceded many in the last minute. When did we last score a right last minute goal?
One I remember is Blackburn from a corner last game of last season, wasn't it? We're later.
Yeah. See, that's another thing. We usually are teams that go like right to the end, right threatening, and just like
yeah.
It's not. We're not a team that does that anymore. I don't think.
We're mid-table this season, and it's so disappointing.
Oh, I should have done better there. Why has he tried to hit it with his left foot and not his right?
Team on off. Volta on.
Body checks the Wrexham guy as he comes on. Leaves something on
him. Gaz Dunn says, evening gents, hope you're both well. Looking forward to the remainder of the season and getting together with all the Ramble lads and lasses at the next match. Up the Blades. Up the Ramble. Nice one, Gazzy there for Wrexham then, pal.
Yeah. The attitude he showed 90 after 90.
Absolutely. What a rant that
Wilder
was.
Wilder needs to play that tomorrow.
Too right.
Play on the coach.
If Walker was to come back, I want to switch to a 3-4-3 or a 3-4-2-1 next season. Millwall and Pompey. Don't know what was the question. Both was Brooks.
Millwall.
Last minute winners.
Pompey away. Yeah.
Burrows scored one at Bristol City last season. Yes, he did. Brooks against Pompey. Scott's saying, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I'm useless at stuff like that. I can't remember what I did this morning. So.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I think it's just age, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's why having Mrs. Ramble working here now really helps.
How do you find the dynamic?
Well, she's now the boss in the house and in the studio.
Work.
Yeah.
So my missus used to work with me in the shop when we had it, and I thought, relationship will get better when we move. When I move and do a job.
It's all right, but she just tells me what hours she's working. That's the thing. So she expects a full-time wage.
Her.
Yeah. Full-time wage for working 15 hours a week.
Yeah. And then when you try and eke a bit more hours out of it.
No.
No.
Well, do you want to do washing? Do you want to move at bedroom?
Yeah.
Do you want to? All right, okay.
I had that once when I said when I've done all these shift works, I'll be able to do a bit of housework. And then I got complained about, you can't touch that. You can't fold up the washing like that. So it was like, okay. So I left it hanging out.
Yeah, but did you do it on purpose? That's the question.
Well, no, I left it the next day. I left it hanging out when it started to rain, and then she came back in and said, Why did I not bring it back in?" I said, "Well, you told me not to touch it."
Oh no. Oh no. See, I don't play them sort of games. I don't live that dangerously. But what I do
Oh,
do is
well, I
stuff
do.
like make her a bad cup of tea regularly, and then she always says, "No, just leave it. I'll make them."
Yeah. Oh, you do it sly.
Yeah, pretty much. But she knows I'm doing it
Yeah.
on purpose, and then I just play dumb.
That's never a
Yeah. So,
foul.
Gaz says can't make Wrexham, but come in Swansea. There might be an opportunity to do a Wrexham watch along if one of the regular watch along boys wants to do it. Lou, Gaz, Man Mountain. Oh no, I think Lou were coming up for Wrexham. Mrs. Ramble doing the next watch along. No, and let's hope she doesn't see anything that Rich has said about her on this stream as well, because that'd be out of order.
She's lovely, Mrs. Ramble.
She is. She is. She honestly, she's been great, mate. She's
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
We're like in a working capacity. We're like oil and water. So she has so many skills that I don't have. Like I don't know how
It's good. Yeah.
I don't know how I like operated a business before without her. It's just she's coming. She's like,
It's good.
how are
It's
you?
good that you can have like a relationship
Oh yeah,
with that sort of with like it's like my missus is trying to do a side hustle at the minute with like sweets and balloons and stuff like that,
oh nice.
and she's it's like I'm there all like pricing it up for her from
Yeah.
when I was in the shop days sort of thing, and she's the more creative one.
Yeah. Well,
So
Sam's coming straight away, and she's like, "How have you been working like this? Where is your stuff? Where's this? Where's that? Where's?" I'm like, oh no,
oh
scoreboard.
no, yeah. Well, Wrexham are pushing with this. But where's that? 87 and a bit. To be fair, the last couple of minutes, they've looks like it's going to be one of these long balls, isn't it?
That is rubbish.
Yeah, no laugh. But we can't have them all because let's have a look at the where I was trying to be all prepared because they haven't gone up. They've just increased the lead. Who have Wrexham got after this?
Goal. You see the Robs
Yeah,
just kissing each other and cuddling.
Yeah. Oh, good cross mind, wasn't it?
Talk us through it, Rich. Talk us through it. You do your Jord Motson impression.
It was good headed by Doyle. Right. So let's. Who was it? It was crossing it in. Number 20, wasn't it? Rathbone. Just sort of level with the D, far left hand side. Curls in a
It's a lovely cross.
Burrows-esque. Yeah, lovely cross. Straight in on the 6-yard line. And, well, I say it's a lovely goal. The Swansea defenders don't cover themselves in glory, do they?
Tell you what, I've said Callum Doyle's so overrated, and he scored here, and you think, oh
Yeah.
well, that showed
It's
you.
gone off the defender, hasn't it?
What's happened is he's nodded it, and it's going wide, well wide, and it's just hit the Swansea defender and gone in.
Yeah, that'll go down as an own goal, surely.
Of course it is. It's an own goal, and when you looks out,
Liam
he looks
Cullen.
out.
Yeah, and yeah, the two.
2-0 says Raymondo. Flipping heck. 2-0 says James. Ugh, says Tom. Ian says, I bet Mrs. Ramble wouldn't have talked the Prince into signing Nerf gun Archer. Ian, there's no need for that. There's no need for that. I didn't talk the Prince into anything. Welp, playoffs over. Haha, 11 points behind, and they have a game in hand.
But their next fixtures are Watford away.
Yeah.
Us away. West Brom away.
Easy.
They've really got like 3 games on the bounce away from home. Yeah, they have. Southampton at home.
Good. That's a good game.
Birmingham away. Stoke at home. Oxford away. Coventry at home, away, and Middlesbrough at home. Last game of the season.
I think those two last ones come at a favourable time, because I think that might be done and dusted by then. Certainly, Cov will be, and I think that's a fairly steady run, to be honest. Us away is difficult. Southampton at home is difficult.
West Brom are picking up. How did they get on Wednesday night? Did they win?
On Wednesday night. Don't know. Oh, they drew with Southampton, didn't they?
So see, they've picked up.
Yeah, and to be honest, they were on for a win until the very last minute.
Yeah.
No. Tom, not from. I've just seen what Tom sent me. Absolutely incredible. This.
Forward it to me. I can.
No, it's just something that will really help me with.
Oh, what with the?
Just graphics on Combo actually. Oh.
But see, when you look at all these fixtures, they're all a lot of the teams still have to play one another. In that, you know how you say it with the traffic up ahead, they've all got to play one another quite a bit. I won't mind Derby's running. Mind you, they've got to play us last game of the season, haven't they? God, could you imagine that?
James says, I know, but can't let them win next week.
No.
Well, I think that's the plan. Scott says 9 games remaining. Can't see him dropping 14 points. Me neither. No. How on earth is Wrexham 6th? They are rubbish, says Chris.
Yeah.
This result does set us up good for All Abroad, the Championship topic next week, Jim. The one you suggested. Watch this space. Yes,
yeah,
possibly.
I agree.
Lou, you say that, Lou, like I remember what I suggested. But thank you anyway. Here comes Swansea.
You were quite similar in that respect.
Yeah. Thanks for giving me more credit than I'm due, Lou. But you could have easily have sold it as your own idea, whatever it is, and I'd have been like, oh yeah, good idea. That good idea. Anyway, that's what my wife does, I think, half the time.
Oh, well, that's what I always mention to the missus. I had to recheck the message I sent her this morning because I was like, we were supposed to go out shopping after work. I thought, I don't want to get told off. I'll just recheck the message.
Oh, God. I've done that before.
Yeah. But Wrexham don't deserve to win this 2-0. It's been a very poor championship game. Arguably, I wouldn't mind actually Wrexham thinking about it. If Wrexham do go up, do you reckon they'll come straight back down? With a worse season than we have?
No, I think Wrexham will chuck a load of money at it.
Do you really think? But who would want to go there?
I'm not saying they won't come back down, right?
I think do like a Sunderland?
Well, I think they'd want to do like a Sunderland because they're going to stay up, aren't they? But I think they'll chuck a lot. Yeah, I think they'll spend similar spends to Sunderland.
I really like how Swansea play, mind. I know they're losing, but they're right intricate and it's quite, obviously no end product. If I was a Swansea fan, I'd be banging my head against a brick wall because they've played like this for season after season. And that's obviously not going anywhere, is it?
It's all right having ball and controlling the game, but you've got to do something with it, haven't you?
Yeah. So, but now it's... And they're so continental with the whole... As soon as they get touched, they go down like a sack of spuds.
Luke says, great idea, glad I thought of it. Every man needs a Mrs. Ramble behind them. If it weren't for Mrs. Batman, I'd be addicted to Toblerone and we'd be driving to Dundee in my bare feet. Nice reference. Do you get that, Rich? Eating Toblerone and driving to Dundee in my bare feet.
No, I don't. Sorry, I'm slow.
Alan Partridge.
Is it? Ah, nah, see, I know I wasn't a fan of Alan Partridge. I'm sorry. I know, and it's what can I say? I've never watched Alan Partridge.
So you're not that you're not
I'm
a
not
fan.
well. Yeah, I've not watched it.
Were you a fan of The Office and David Brent?
I didn't watch much of that either. Say I lived a sheltered childhood. What can I say?
Rich, have I got some content for you?
Mhm.
Oh my. Dave Morwood says, great watch along, Jimmy and Rich. Smashed it. Yes, well done, lads. Entertaining again. Love it. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Lou says,
Yes,
I'm not driving a mini metro, though. I'm not driving a mini metro. I'm not driving a mini metro. I'm not driving a mini metro. Rich, you won't get that, but Lou will.
I know.
I pierced my foot on a spike. But yeah, you won't get that either.
Well,
and
there
that
we
is
go.
full time. Full time. It was probably full time 2 minutes ago, to be honest. But that's what happens
They're
when
probably
Rich
down
goes
the
to
tunnel over
Hollywood.
their oranges.
So
Good old Mr. Parkinson giving it the good I am.
yeah, good old Parky.
So, yeah. He's never a Premier League manager. My God.
It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy.
Mm.
Rich, anything you
Yeah.
want to say, mate, before I let you go?
No, thank you for having me. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for coming on, mate.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I've said that I've wanted to do more of these.
Yes, you have.
And
I'm glad you have.
I'm wanting to be more involved.
Good lad.
When work allows me.
Absolutely. Yeah, in the 3 hours a week you don't work. So get yourself to bed and get you set up for work.
I'll have a conversation with Jamie Dumpling tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will, because he's on crazy hours, isn't he, as well, being in Oz? But there you go.
So, but yes, thank you for having me. I've enjoyed our chat. Thank you for everyone watching.
Always.
Yes, and up the blade and up the ramble.
Hey, thanks all. See you soon.